Hello, everyone, and welcome to Charisma Plus. Oh my goodness, we're gonna play some D&D. We've been sitting here trying to fix technical difficulties for like the last hour or two, and we're just gonna run with it. So, thank you very much for tuning in. We're just a bunch of guys that like to play D&D for fun, and that is that. So, if you're a rule lawyer, you can fuck off. If you think we're boring, you can fuck off. Anything negative, get out. All right. So. Last time, what have we done so far? So, you guys got to the town, or you guys were in the town of Pearl Reach. You guys were just going to the north side of town, and you heard a cry for help, and you investigated, and you found 3 paladins over the body, still breathing body of an elf. One thing led to another. You guys ended up following them out to the coastline, to where the elf was dead. Two of them were there. 2 of the paladins were there. They pulled their swords, attacked. You guys defended yourselves, killing the paladins, causing a big stink because the paladins run the city. You guys went to jail. Then you guys, Terrence was taken by Owen and beaten for a while, but it didn't seem to shake his resolve. It's like it didn't even happen to him over and over again because he just kept talking trash. But then they had an audience with Sebastian, who is the high priest of the Church of Helm.
Of drinking.
And drinking, who promptly fired Terrence, our Asheran from the Paladins, and then sent them to the camp of Wolvar, which is a basic training camp for Paladins, and they also use that as a way to deter any outside threats like zombies, other monsters. Which you guys were given a mission when you got there, was to go and take care of a cave full of zombies, where you dispatched 8 elven zombies and a zombie ogre, correct? Yeah, Heath went up for an epic stab and critically fell to the ground as the ogre smashed him into the ground, almost killing him. Mary went adventuring; she didn't have her armor on.
I was wearing a pretty little dress.
Some of the zombies got a hold of her. And she fell to the ground and got 2. You got 2 death saves, and the third one you would have died. Yeah. Which I went back and read over that. We did that a little wrong. You only get 1 death save when you get attacked. If they crit on you, then you get 2. But still, it was scary stuff. You almost died. Terrence healed you. You cut the head off the ogre. And brought it back to camp, where Wolvar was unimpressed with the head, saying that they would check it out in the morning. He told you guys that you could sleep in the camp. He offered his own quarters to Belle. She refused.
No thanks.
Oh man, that was great.
You guys leveled. You're now level 5.
No, 4.
4. Excuse me, 4. Too many games. All right, you guys had your bedroll. You're out in the middle of camp around the now doused bonfire, and as you lay down. You hear... Actually, before we get into the game, we should introduce everyone. Sorry, I apologize. If you haven't seen us before, starting from this side over here, we got Dane. He plays a dwarf fighter named Scrine. Yep. And then new player, we got Jamar. Yeah, Jamar! Yay! Yeah, he plays Hymo, who is just an elf. No. Elf cleric. And then we got Terrence. The worst paladin. He plays Asheran the paladin. Well, he's still a paladin class, but he no longer works the paladins. He was fired.
Got fired on my day off.
I'm trying to steal a bunch.
I was stealing.
All right, then we got Heath, who plays AO. You're a high elf.
Rogue.
Yeah, high elf rogue. Does all the damages. And then we got Mary, who plays Beltone Hayes. She is a bard, and she plays bells. Yeah.
I almost missed that last one.
Then we got Matt, who plays sorcerer Raynor. He is half elf, and in this world, if you guys aren't familiar with our world, humans are the primary race. They look down upon all the other races, especially elves. They enslaved elves for 1,000 years. Dwarves stayed out of the way, so they're just kind of there. Nobody really cares. And as far as anyone knows, in this continent, there are no other races. So anyway, you guys, you just bedded down for the night, and in the distance, In the distance, you hear Wolvar. Oh my God, another one! What do you want? And Jamar, you have arrived at camp.
I come seeking some travelers. Have you seen anybody out here?
Oh, who sent you?
Well, I was sent by. What?
All right, you just Nathan.
Nathan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sent by Nathan.
Yeah, it's because you just got here, so I can't expect you to remember all the characters' names. You said by Nathan Hayes. Nathan Hayes!
Yeah.
Who's that? You know what? I don't care. There's some dudes out there in the middle of the camp. If they're the ones you're looking for, just don't cause any trouble. All right?
All right, I won't cause any trouble.
Yeah, whatever. All right, get out of here. And he walks on. He doesn't go inside of his. He doesn't go inside the building. He sits on the steps and watches you.
How you guys doing?
All right. You hear someone approaching that says, "Hey, how are you guys doing?" While you're laying down, you hear none of you are asleep yet. You just lay down. You hear a voice. How are you guys doing?
Oh my God.
No more, please.
It's been a day.
Sleepy. Very tired. Long day.
Very tired. Well, I am on a quest. I actually am seeking Bell on Hay.
That'd
And
be
I'm
me.
guessing that would be you. I have been sent by Nathan Hayes.
What does he want?
It's probably all in this letter that he has for you.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Did he send me one?
No, he didn't send
Son
me.
of a bitch.
I'm sorry. It's just for her.
Try about it by yourself.
As she's reading this letter,
I got a few powers on
Haimo, you notice that Haimo is carrying some armor and a small bag.
It must have been a pretty good letter.
It was my armor, so I can get out of my beautiful dress, which I've been wearing since I tried to seduce the man at the gate, which feels like forever ago. It was only this morning. And 3 greater healing potions. Nice. They will definitely come in handy.
Haven't had one in at least 10 minutes.
I'm sorry. Adventurer, what was your name?
Haimo.
Namo.
Yes.
So why are you here?
He is going to be joining us and assist us in these trying times. Being sent by Nathan.
Yep.
When we're done.
Yeah, I mean,
Thoughts?
well, I'm just right on time then, huh?
Easy work.
Man, I'm good.
As you guys are talking between yourselves, you can see Wolvar in the distance glaring at you as he turns and opens his door and never breaks contact and goes to the other side of the door and slowly shuts it, slams.
Anyway, he's always like that. Haimo, we don't have much to offer you. We got some old soup. I can warm it up for you. Are you hungry?
That was worth for me. What's in it?
Woo. Yeah, what is?
Mystery soup.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I mean, I took a mystery walking out here to meet you guys, so let's go with it.
All right.
Is that the soup?
I guess it's gonna
Is
spice it
that
up.
the-
Yeah,
yeah.
spice it up, warm it up for a little bit. I can do this.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. So, what else have you guys been into since y'all are way out there?
Well, it's our first night. So,
Yeah, we just got out of prison.
Oh, so I'm walking into trouble.
Jamar, you don't. Nathan didn't really give you a lot of the details. He just sent you to help him, and that was pretty much all he gave you.
I just been sent to help, so we can do it.
you kill paladins?
No, I'm
We do.
actually. Oh wow, that's unfortunate.
They deserved it.
What they do?
They murdered an innocent man.
human?
Does it matter?
So, it was an elf. You gotta excuse my friends.
Hey, I mean, I can understand being kind of where I am. Instead of traveling, just coming to help. So I understand.
Either way, it was injustice that we had to solve that problem.
Works for me. I mean, like I said, I've been sent to help you guys. I guess that goes with whatever comes with it.
Well, welcome.
Welcome.
Well,
All right.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, you guys can you can bed down for the night if you're ready. If you have accepted this new traveler into your group for now.
One second. Belle, before you go to sleep, I think we should talk about Owen.
I think we just need to let Owen do his thing for a little while. Because from what we know from how things have been, in his mind, he's right at the wrong. He killed that other paladin. And he was sent out here too. He was in just as much trouble as the rest of us were. I mean, I don't know. In the greater scheme of things, I believe that Owen needs a stern talking to. But in terms of what is happening right now in our lives, I feel like we just need... He's not a giant threat to us. You know, I mean, he's my brother, so...
I'm not saying we off him, but I'm saying that he took something of value to me. I'd like to get it back.
Yes. He had access to our stuff, so he definitely could have been the one that took the book. But there was also... was it Ethan and Leo, and there were other paladins that could have stole from you too.
That's true, but I just think it's worth checking out.
Okay. Well, we know where he lives. We could go in the morning and try and check out his quarters if you really wanted to. We could ask him about it. I don't know how truthful he would be, but...
Dion, does Owen stay at the mansion with us, the house with us?
No, he has his own place. He does live in the. He lives on the south side. He has his own house. They moved out years ago.
Listen, Owen killed that man.
But he did so thinking that he did what was right. We killed the man too, thinking that it was right.
it's only because he drew his sword first.
Was Owen killing him for justice or to cover up what they had done?
In my mind, that was his own form of justice. But obviously, I don't know what he was thinking at the time. I still like to think that he is deep down a good guy. He's the only family that I have left,
What about us?
aside from you guys.
Oh.
Mary, inside that pack, may have failed to write it down, but also there's a signet ring from the House of Hayes.
Oh, it's yours. If you want it back.
Actually, how many of you threw him? There's two.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get my back. I dropped mine too.
No, there's only one then. Actually, no, he gave yours
No.
back, didn't he? I thought.
Yeah, I thought he got
You
it and
tried
gave
to give it
to
back
me.
to you, and you refused to take it.
Okay, there's two in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
To
So,
break what they are.
Yeah.
If you lost your signet ring, he sent them.
if you would like to take your rings back, you're still part of the Hayes family. So,
I'll put it in the bag.
actually, I mean, because they're down there.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to discuss before you bed down for the night?
I know we're in a big camp and everything, but should we, I don't know, set watch?
I'll take first watch. By the way, Belle. And I pull out the magical six-sided die that I found, and I hand it to her.
Okay.
What is this, my friend?
You guys identified that last time as
We
a
did identify it, yeah.
magical die that seems to produce magical effects when you roll it. But you did not identify what these effects are.
Okay.
Okay.
That's yours.
Thank you.
All right. So,
Yes.
let's keep this show on the road then.
Yeah.
What's happening? Who's sleeping? Anybody watching?
I got first watch.
Got first watch, okay.
Just to wake me when you need to sleep.
So I guess you're taking like 2 hours or 1 hour.
We got a lot of people. So yeah, about 2 hours now.
Okay.
Go to sleep.
All right. I get. What time was it when we did this last time? It was like 9
I
p.m.
think it was like 9 or 8, yeah.
Yeah, you guys had a busy day. Jeez.
Very long day.
Long day.
All right, so it's not about 9 p.m. It's dark, and everyone. There are the towers around, 3 towers around this place. They do have people on watch, but of course you're more than welcome to take your own watch. And everyone bedding down. Jamar, you just got there.
I guess since y'all don't know me, I'm not gonna tell you why. Y'all wouldn't trust me going anyway.
Actually, will you stay up with me? I want to talk to you.
Okay.
All right. Okay, everyone lays down. If you guys have some speaking to do, go right ahead.
Hi, Mo.
Yes.
How long have you been adventuring? How long have you been doing this?
I mean, I've been, I would say, part of the past 75 years.
Jamar, take a moment to explain what your character looks like, everybody.
My character, he's about 6 feet tall.
Mhm.
He has a weird shaved hair for an elf, kind of like a light strawberry blonde.
Okay.
His copper skin with emerald green eyes.
Oh,
Real
nice.
slender, pointed chin, long elf ears.
Okay. Cool. Tall for an elf. Yeah.
Is he like a wood elf or a high elf or
High
a
elf.
regular high elf?
Hi, elf. All right. Anyway, go ahead.
How did Nathan find you?
No, well, you can either make it up yourself, or we can default to you've served the church for a number of years. You're not stationed at this church in particular in Pearl's Reach, but you've met Nathan before,
Yeah.
and you're back in town, and you're one of the very few elven clerics in existence.
Me and Nathan, we actually met at the church. And I'm actually a cleric, so he asked me to help because he knew that I could heal and, do prayers for you guys.
I appreciate your help.
No problem. We got a pretty close bond actually.
You said you've been adventuring for 80 years,
About 75 years.
75 years? How old are you?
I am 250 years old.
You've seen
250.
a lot, huh?
A little bit. I mean, I've been on this continent just kind of wandering around.
That's all I got right now. Is
Okay. So you go along, small talk,
Yeah.
nothing of great importance. An hour passes by. And after about an hour passes by, both of you that are still on watch notice something out of the corner of your eye. You don't really see what it is, but something off in the direction of the south side of camp. It moves.
Can I take a harder look at it?
Sure can.
All right. One.
Oh, one. Must have been the wind.
Yeah.
I'm about to say,
Starting it off early.
Get him out of the way.
do a perception check.
Hey, you want to help him out?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you make your own. It's fun.
10, no, 16.
16. You really can't make anything out. Still kind of, you look in that direction, and something's definitely moving, but you can't really make heads or tails. It's kind of in the moonlight shadow of the building.
Any of the guards alerted to it, or?
Nobody's alert.
So, kind of can see it, but not with it. But
See that?
what about, yeah, did you, I'm
I
not sure
couldn't
what it was.
quite make it out either.
Yeah. Do you think we need to let everybody else know? Or,
Could have been nothing.
well, I said there are two of us. Maybe one of us could probably go in and check it out.
I don't think we should go alone.
That probably is.
As you guys are discussing, you think you see something out of the corner of your eye coming from the north side. And then the west. And the east.
Raynar. No, look up. Okay.
And
Toss around.
into the light where you guys can see plainly.
Wake up.
No.
There are 4 guys surrounding you. And blades are drawn. You roll initiative.
Really? The guys didn't see him? Wow.
I just started snoring. Get arrested. Shit. Damn it.
I rolled terrible.
Woo, boy.
They're going first.
Yeah, I think they're going first on this.
Are they going first?
They got those, like,
I rolled a
Go
6.
magic healer.
All right. Who's 20 and above? We'll go up that. Anybody? All right. 15 through 20.
19.
19. All right.
oh boy.
10 through 15.
Oh my god.
Wait. 11.
All right. 11. 5 through 10.
9.
6.
6.
Hey.
Let's
Or-
start out something big.
Heath.
Hey.
All right. Between
Wait,
between you two, that Todd, who wants to go first?
You can roll for it.
Are they in uniform?
You're still laying on the ground. You don't really know what's going on yet. You're just trying to get up.
Well, if they're in uniform, I want to go first.
But you two, they're looking. You can see that the 4 figures that have come around you, they hoods up, dark clothes, the shine of like some buckles. You would guess leather, and one of them has goggles.
Wait, let's roll, Mirror. Let's just see who gets to go first. 'Cause why not? Let's get some of these bad rolls out of the way.
13.
17. What was it?
Prime number.
18 is better.
All right, who between you won?
He won.
Who won? Okay,
No. I don't even know about this game.
Mary, Dane. All right, I got Matt, them, Jamar, Heath, Terrence, Mary, Dane. Is that everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt, you are laying on the ground in your bedroll. Your turn.
Okay, I'm going to throw it off of me and stand up
Okay.
and... Do you sleep in your armor? Never took it off.
Mary, did you take the time to put your armor on?
Ooh.
I don't have armor anymore.
Yes, I did.
You
I
did.
put it on immediately as soon as I received it.
Oh,
In my armor now.
is that what
okay?
happened?
Sure did.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I watched
You just stripped down right there in front of everyone and put your armor
That
on.
made me
It's
since childhood.
underclothes.
Yeah.
It's all
I
right.
know we never seen before. It's like whatever.
Wearing my fucking
So
armor.
they
Okay.
have blaze drawn. They have blaze drawn, ready to attack.
Yeah,
right?
they're
This is-
definitely
coming at us.
obviously coming
They're
in.
definitely coming.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Man.
Which I need to actually open the page up, don't I?
I'd like to do something.
There's one from the north, south, east, and west. They're not clumped together at all.
Clump together. Okay.
How many feet away from us are they?
At this point, they're about 30 feet.
I don't guess we could tell if they're wearing any kind of Crimson Empire kind of stuff.
There's no
No insignia.
no insignia, nothing identifying them.
And we didn't rest long enough to recharge spell.
Yeah, you got a short,
At the
you
end
got a
of
short
the
rest.
at the end of the last game, I did use the Song of Rest on you guys. Remember?
You
Like,
guys got
did regain hit points.
you
at the
guys
end
got
of
an
the last
hour.
game.
You guys got an hour rest. I don't know how that works since you guys didn't. You were on watch, but I mean, it kind of you get to count on watch as your rest as long as you don't go over a certain amount of hours. So everyone gets a short rest. It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, I haven't even got to sleep yet.
Oh, this day is long.
It's a long day.
Oh, these bastards.
But good thing you guys seen him. You know, you guys had a high enough. Well, he did.
Shut up.
I mean, he may still be like, "What's going on?"
Oh, yeah, that was great.
Is your phone talking to you over there?
Okay, I'll use my last sorcery point to twin spell a ice knife.
Okay. If you're trying to pick a target, the one from the south is the one that has the goggles that look to be on, and the other three look the same.
Well, I'll have to pick one twin spell, shoot one, and then shoot another one.
Okay.
At a target.
Yeah.
Different targets. Target the one in the south first.
Okay. One with a head piece.
Yeah. 25.
Oh yeah. he definitely hit that guy. You gonna hit him for 50 like Terrence does? Don't know his class.
I don't see what the problem is.
And there's no one within 5 feet, I'm guessing.
No.
Okay.
No.
2 points of damage.
2 points of damage. That's to the one to the south.
One to the south.
All right.
I'll immediately turn to the one to the east
Okay.
and shoot a knife at him.
Okay.
And it's only a 9.
9 to hit.
Yeah.
Nope, that misses. All right, 2 damage. Their turn. They are going to rush in. 2 of you are up. The other ones you're still laying down. We're still in the theater of mind. I'm not going to get the paper out and start writing down everything. So they are obviously going to go for the one still on the ground. One is going to go up to Jamar, and he shall swing first. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
No, it does not.
Shield, AC is 17.
17. All right. Does not hit. Dane, you're on the ground. Is that advantage, right? Is it advantage or? Pretty sure.
Yeah, they did shoot good, man.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Does 19 hit you?
It does.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, they have open nice back.
That advantage, though.
I'm mean mugging him while I look up on the ground. Stab me.
All right. He stabs into you for two points of damage.
Oh,
2 points of damage. Mary, one's coming after you.
Yes.
Yes, 21. Does that hit you?
Yes.
Okay. 3 points of damage.
Great.
Terrence, you're getting one. Hell yeah. It's 24 hit you, Terrence.
yes, 24 does.
24.
Yeah. Barely though.
Barely. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay. Do. 7 damage. That was 4 of them. All right, Jamar's turn. Or excuse me, Hymo. Your turn, Hymo. They've rushed in. 3 of them are after the friends. They're on the ground. You are engaged with one of them, but he didn't hit you. By the way, the reason Trump is there is because we don't, like, the setup's not complete, so he's just taking up the slot for where the map should be.
He's just being evil.
You just passed to him?
Doesn't even look like Trump there.
It's just scary. It looks like a scary
man.
old Elvis.
Yeah.
It's got like an Elvis thing going on.
All right, Jamar, what are you hitting?
Alright,
Yeah.
alright, so the one that attacked Terrence, I'm gonna take an action and try to hit them with a guiding bolt.
We'll say that you guys, because I didn't write it down. Everyone slept pretty close together, so you shouldn't have to leave the guy that you're in combat with to hit the one that's on Terrence. So he won't get an opportunity of attack on you.
Alright, well, yeah. I gotta roll a range spell attack against the target.
Okay, so you're using range, not moving up there. Okay.
Yeah. 5 range out here.
It's 5 total.
Oh wait, plus 5.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't hit him either.
We tried.
All right, is that your turn?
I get a bonus action, right?
Yep.
As a bonus action, I am going to cast.
Can you cast as a bonus action?
It says cast since I'm bonus action.
Okay, just making sure.
I am going to cast Healing Word on Terrence.
You know he needs it. All right, heal him up.
So,
Let's go.
gain hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spell casting ability modifier. Hey! 34. What's my modifier? 35.
No,
Oh,
it's
30. So, Terrence, that's 7 that you take?
7.
Oh, son, we in there.
He holds his hand out and the warm glow. You're, ooh.
Wake it up, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, all right, and that's Jamar. So Heath is next. Heath, you are up and about. You're ready to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna run after the one that attacked Bell.
Okay.
Try to get a good stab in.
Yeah, get him.
Not that nice. 17.
That hits him.
Awesome.
You did.
Get him.
8. Do I get sneak attack?
How does it work? I mean, I guess he's looking at her on the
Within
ground.
5 feet, I guess.
Yeah,
don't know.
I don't guess it matters if she's prone or not, really. You know, it's like a super technical question. Yeah, sure, you get it.
What did I say earlier?
8.
So 18.
18, okay. You're going and you feel really confident about this attack, and you're pretty sure that he's going to take it. How do you want to do this? Your shirt's inspired me.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin around and stab in the back of his neck
Mm-hmm.
and pull it out.
Ooh, just you stab it in and pull it out?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. So, Mary, you're laying on the ground, you look up as this guy's attacking you, and then you see a dagger point poke through the front of his throat and then rip out the side as his head kind of topples
Yeah.
and blood squirts into your face.
Sorry.
All right, he is dead. That one is dead. DED. All right. Any bonus action or anything, Heath?
How close are the other guys?
Well, we're just going to say that you guys are just kind of in a clump. You're all like in a 10 feet level.
Sleeping head to toe.
No, I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay.
Bell.
All right. Terrence, your turn. You were on the ground in your bedroll.
Yeah. I'm
You-
gonna get up and while I'm trying to put the one boot that I did take off, put it back on and her to stand up.
Okay. Is that your action?
Yeah, I didn't make it my action right. Let's see. I think I'm on. So you got one in front of you, right? One of the images, right?
There's one on you as well.
And I still got the guy that's on me. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna throw Sanctuary on Haima.
Sanctuary.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the Sanctuary, so you know the word.
All right, what does Sanctuary do?
Anytime someone makes a harmful attack or spell against the warded creature or anything like that, they have to use a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And let's see. On a fail save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attacker spell. So they have to
Okay.
choose
What
one.
is the DC that they need to make? It should be 8 plus your spell modifier plus. Yeah, don't be throwing spells at me and act like I'm not going to ask you what you got to do.
No. You don't want to spell. You don't want to spell. Yeah.
Okay, well, you can do that, and we can figure out the rules of it as we go. That is your action. You going to make any movement or a bonus action?
I think I can still attack, right? Or no?
It would-
I don't think I can attack now.
That was your action.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was my action.
Sure,
No,
action.
I won't do anything. I guess I'm staying with
All
me.
right, Mary, we'll move on to your turn. You're on the ground. This guy just got his neck split open, and you're bloody.
I use one hand to wipe the blood from my eyes, and with the other, I grab my bells. No, 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 no. And I cast Crown of Madness.
Crown
at
of Madness.
A random dude. I don't give a shit. Who's near me?
East.
at the east guy.
The East guy. Okay.
All right, and with that crown, his eyes start looking all crazy, and he has a crown of thorns around his head that start digging into his skull, and he
Okay.
must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What is the save he has to make? What are the numbers? Do you know?
Oh shit!
All right.
We know our spells.
We know
Come
these
on, I wrote
spells.
so much stuff down. I really did.
There's
Alright.
it's what is it? Is it 8 plus
A plus your purpose.
proficiency bonus plus whatever the spell's based on, whatever your charisma?
Probably charisma with Lord.
Yeah, it
My-
should be on your back page with your spells.
So what?
Plus 5, 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 2.
15.
So 15?
15.
Okay. 15. Where'd my dice go? Ooh, hell yeah. He makes it. What happens if he makes it?
Well, then he breaks out of it again.
Is that it? He breaks out of it? There's no like he resists and like takes damage or anything?
No, it's if he didn't make it, then he would have to attack one of his own people.
Gotcha. Well, if it makes you feel any better, he didn't make it by much. But he made it. Because I rolled enough.
Well, still,
This
at
guy's
least
an
I
idiot.
have cool like blood stains across my face.
He's like-
At least I
he's
look
like,
cool, it.
Look awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Dane, it's your turn. Or unless you want to stand up or anything, Mary, you're still on the ground.
No, I'm gonna stay on the ground.
You just go stay. You just go lay there.
I'm gonna lay here and toss myself from the ground, man.
I think there's like a disadvantage you gotta do from maybe casting the ground. I don't remember exactly, but I don't care. It's like
As
you're
long
laying
as I
there.
have my spells, I'm fine. I'm staying low.
All right, Dane, it's your turn. You're still on the ground. Hey, one came up to hit you. I think it was the guy with the goggles that came to hit you, right? Or was that Terrence?
The goggle man? Is he that ballsy?
Oh, he's coming for you.
Shit.
Yeah, Goggle Man.
Oh, shit. He's not the dead one, though, right?
That's the same one that Matt shot.
Alright. Well, I stand up,
What's
my
happening?
sword, and I swing on him, simultaneously while saying, "You bastard!"
Do you say it like that? You bastard! Or, you bastard!
I kind of get real close. You bastard.
If only that microphone. If only that microphone worked right now. All right, roll to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Is it?
First
What is
attack
it?
should miss. It's a 8
Yep, that misses.
offhand. 19,
Oh, you got him.
which is a crit.
Ooh! Double got him.
Yeah. Alright, and where's my D8? 8!
Yeah. Fuck. Ooh.
16.
Ooh.
16 damage. Splash some water, so. All right. You got a good hit in. Still standing, but he doesn't look happy about it. All right. Top of the order then. That's Dane, so now it's back to Matt.
Ass beatings.
Okay, so we got 3 of them left, right?
Yes.
And none of the guards are doing anything about this, right?
You are starting to hear some rustle, like people are like waking up, like, but no one's come out to do anything yet, and the guards in the tower, they seem to be looking around, but it just 6 seconds have passed, and that's it.
Okay.
There's like a loud commotion, and they're like, what the hell?
Okay. I'm going to look at the one with the goggles and cast. I'm point out 2 fingers and say cast frostbite.
Frostbite, okay.
Yes. One creature which stay within range. Target must make a Constitution saving throw. Got to beat a 14.
All right. He does not make that.
Okay. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 damage.
1d6.
3, and you have disadvantage on your next attack.
Okay. So 3 damage. This is the south one, right?
Yes.
Okay. He as you hit him with a spell, he falls down. He's not dead, but he's just like, ah! He
He's
kind of blew him off his
really cold.
feet. He kind of just like surprised him for some reason when he fell, and he's now prone. Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to probably take 10 feet back, so
Okay.
step back.
It's fine. All right, it is their turn. The one with the goggles on seems to be kind of like, ugh, really cold. He doesn't get back up. He stays there. There are two more. One's on Jamar that has the thing on him.
Yeah.
Where was the other one at?
No, Jamar has Sanctuary on.
Oh, the other one's on Terrence. That's right.
Yeah.
So the one's going to attempt to attack Jamar, and then he has to make a save, right?
Yes. And it has to be 14
Wisdom.
wisdom.
Okay, he fails, so he has to pick a new target.
Yeah, or the attack, or you lose the attack. Yeah.
All right, well, he's coming after you then.
Come on.
All right.
That's what I want, baby.
What is your AC?
20.
He doesn't hit.
I know. I know.
All right, the other one that's already on you is going to take a slice at you. 19 does not hit, right?
Get flexed on.
All right, they both miss,
Yeah, brother.
and
Yeah,
it is back to Jamar's turn. You both are engaged, and the one in front of Dane is on the ground shivering with the cold.
Alright, let me, I am going to try to hit the one with the goggles.
The one on the ground.
Yeah. With a guiding bolt. Level 1.
Okay.
I do get advantage on him, right?
Oh yeah. You just for theater of the mind, you guys are just in a big pile. Normally you'd probably be like, I gotta go over there and get him, but it's fine.
Hopefully I need it.
So it's like we played Twister. Like Twister.
Everyone's just like on top of each other, like ah.
So 7 plus 5 is 12. Did I hit?
12 does not hit.
Oh man.
You had advantage, right? You rolled twice.
that was the-
Didn't get it.
yeah,
Okay.
That was the
Yeah,
highest.
that was
All right.
it. That
We
was it.
suck, fellas.
Obviously, I'm better at healing because trying to damage somebody is just.
All right.
Do it.
Then that goes to Jamar, then Heath. Unless you had anything else you want to do, Jamar.
No, I'm actually good. Nobody got hit this turn. So
All right.
I'm good.
All right, Heath, what you gonna do?
Okay, I'm gonna run up to one of the guys on Terrence and try to stab him in the back of the head.
Okay. Get him.
16.
That hits.
Okay. Sneak attack.
Yeah.
Nine.
Non-demise. All right, he's still on his feet. Doesn't look very good, but he's still standing.
Does he have any like gold pouch or anything on his belt or anything like that?
He does have a cloak, and you came from behind him. I'm not gonna say you can't really see,
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
unless you want to like hit him, like smack his cloak out of the way, like look.
Just checking.
All right, Terry, it's your Heath. Unless you want to do anything else, disengage or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage, step back, maybe 10 feet.
Okay, Terry, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing on the guy that's right here in my face.
The one that Heath just hit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and. That's fine. 18.
Oh yeah, you got him.
Oh yeah, we in the baby. Let's
You need
pizza. Of course, I got
power.
Dwarven strength.
Dwarven strength, brother.
I would actually bought that done. Bad rope.
Oh my man. Let's see, 26. Let's go. Oh my god.
You probably need one more 6 of them.
Right here. 6.
All right. Well, he's dead. How do you want to kill him?
I didn't even think that all the way through. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just take the mace and just give him like an uppercut. Just
gonna uppercut him.
man, yeah.
All right. So
In the chin, baby.
Heath came up and stabbed this guy in the back, and then stepped back, and then Terrence, with a mighty blow, uppercut, catches the guy on the chin, knocks him back to Heath's feet, and this guy is dead with his jaw crushed. Okay, Terrence, anything else you want to do? You're still close to the guy that's on Jamar.
No, I'm gonna stay right there next to the guy that's on the ball.
All right, Mary, your turn.
Hello. All right. So I look at the guy that is on Hymo.
Okay, there's also a guy on the ground still too. Whichever one you want.
No, I'm gonna go for the one that's on Hymo.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, your breath stinks and your cloak is bad. I'm gonna make you really sad. And he now needs to make a wisdom saving throw, or else he will get 1d4 of psychic damage.
What is the save he's got to make? 15?
Yeah.
All right, he fails.
Alright, he gets
Well, it's
a 1. But he's real sad about it.
Is it just 1 plus nothing? No
One
act-
damage.
Just 1 damage. All
Yeah.
right.
It's
He
psychic damage.
kind of goes, ah! Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
All right. Mary, you going to stay on the ground after that still?
Yeah, I'm like sitting there all the time.
You're like, yeah. You're still like just kind of hanging out your bedroll, like, yeah.
yeah, that's me.
All right, Dane, it is your turn. There's a guy at your feet, and then there's a guy close to you that's on Jamar.
Well, the guy at my feet must die. And so I'm going to swing.
All right, hit him with some advantage.
Manage is good.
Alright, yeah, 16.
You hit him.
Alright. Manhandle hit. Offhand, just 10.
Nope.
Okay, manhandles.
Manhand gets him.
Alright. And let's see, that would be 4, 7. I get to savage attacker. I can reroll my damage dice, take the higher one.
Okay.
Just to see. Alright, it'll be 7.
7 damage.
7 damage.
All right.
Also, I forgot to say that the dude who took the psychic damage, he has disadvantage now.
Disadvantage? Okay. Disadvantage for him. All right, you stab the guy on the ground. He goes, oh! But he's still
Damn it!
still looking around.
And I look at him really hard and I say, I know that hurts.
He doesn't answer. He just goes.
He's cold and
All right, that's the end of that round. You hear in the distance the voice of Wolvar. What the hell's going on out here? And then like there's doors opening, and then the lookouts seem to be starting to like get their bow and try to get some arrows together. They don't do anything this turn. Matt, your turn.
I'm gonna yell for the guards. Guards! Help!
Okay.
Right?
Help!
Please help.
All right. Raynor takes a plea of help to the guards or the soldiers. All right. What is your action?
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna go into my ring and say, keep one of them alive.
Okay.
Alright? And then I'm going to target the one that has him, right?
Jamar still got one, and then there's one on the ground
And there's
in front of
one on
Dane.
the ground. So keep him alive. And I'm going to target him with a ray of frost.
Okay.
And point my hand out and shoot it toward the mystery guy.
Yeah. Damn, Trump got even darker, didn't he? Trump looked even scarier.
Oh, man.
Is that Nicholas?
Oh, that's a range attack.
Okay.
24.
The guy on the ground, right? Well, yeah, he
No,
hits.
the guy that's
Standing? Okay, yeah. Well, 24 still hits, definitely.
five.
5 damage on the guy standing. He is still up. He doesn't seem to like it very much, but he's there. All right, their turn. Unless you're done?
No.
Okay. Their turn. So first, the guy that is on Jamar is going to try to hit him. 16 does not hit you, correct? Well, it's disadvantage also. So
I'm moving and shaking.
this guy goes in for a swing and kind of like hits his wrist on your shoulder pad and drops his weapon and is like ah, and his hand looks to be kind of broken. His wrist has kind of been at a weird angle, and he falls to his knees going ah. All right, the guy on the ground stands up, uses half his speed to stand up, and he is pissed. He's going to take some swings at Dane. All right. 16 does not hit you, right?
correct.
Okay, well,
Too slow.
All right, Jamar, your turn.
Okay. The one that tried to hit me, I'm going to
The one, the one on his knees in the ground holding his broken wrist.
I'm going to use a cantrip to hit him with Sacred Flame.
Okay. Hook him up.
I'm going to yoga flame on it.
Yoga flame. All right.
But he must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
What's the save he needs to make?
13.
13. Does not make it.
I'm not flame that.
How big is that flame?
We're all like standing on top of each other. We're all gonna get a little bit crispy.
God damn it. This is one.
Oh my god.
I just feel a bit warmer.
You do 1 damage to him.
It's a match.
Yeah, one there is not even a match.
All right, he's sitting there in front of you going, ah, and then you kind of burn some of his hair. He's like, ah, and he shakes it out. Kind of takes his broken hand and pats it. That would go to Heath's turn.
All right, is the guy in front of, I'm sorry, Haimo, is he down or is he still standing?
He is down. He's on his knee. He's not laying prone, but he's down on his knees. Will count it as being prone. He's not dodging anything.
Okay, I'm gonna just walk up and try to stab his head.
Okay, another head stab on the way.
Would I get an advantage, please?
Yep. Sure. You got advantage.
21.
Oh, we got him.
Uh, 12 total.
12. All right, how do you want to do it?
Oh wait,
He is going to die.
actually it's 18 total, but
Oh, he's dead.
all right.
How are you going to take care of this one?
Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly, silently walk up and stab him in the back of his head.
Okay, he just, Jamar, as this guy's holding his wrist in front of you and his hair's kind of lit on fire, he just kind of goes, clap, and falls to the side as Heath is standing there with his dagger out, like, ah, got him. All right. Anything else?
That's all I got right now.
All right, Terrence, it's your turn.
Let's see, so we got what? One more guy?
One guy.
I'm just gonna walk up to him and get a little bit closer. Crack my knuckles a little bit. You know what's about to happen.
Lay on hands.
Lay on hands on this one.
So you're going to heal him.
We need to keep him alive.
I'm about to say.
This one.
You
Yeah.
can just
I mean,
do
I can
nothing
do
and I'll
this on
put him to
two.
sleep.
I want. Can I smack him for 1 point of damage? Is that just a
You can hit him and claim it as a non-lethal. You still do the damage, and if he falls to 0, he goes unconscious instead of dying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to kill this guy, so I still have to roll for like my mace.
Just make a regular attack. It's just non-lethal damage.
Man, we're just.
Kill him and bring him back. Let's see what we can do.
Oh wow. Hey, when?
Oh, Terrence.
I just rolled like, but no, that wasn't even.
Terrence holds his mates up, talking a bunch of shit, and just falls backwards.
I rolled the wrong dice, so I'm just like, wait a minute. I rolled a D6. I'm like, wait.
Oh, you taking it back now? Yeah,
know, so
that's not your roll. Okay, well,
You know, so I rolled a D6. I'm like, wait, that was
okay,
right.
okay, make your roll.
Yeah. 16. Does 16 hit him?
Yeah.
All right, now we go for the Demon Haze. Now I bring the damages. Roll this D6. Now, let's see. I hit him for 5, non-lethal.
5 non-lethal. All right. Well, he's still up. Good job. He looks like he's hurting, but he's still up. If you're done, then that goes to Mary's turn.
All right. I'm down there on the ground with my bells, with my blood across my face, just to remind everyone, set the scene. Go to sleep, you silly peeps. Close your eyes, go the fuck to sleep.
Yeah, good song.
Thank you. And I need to roll my d8s now. 5, 2, 7, 7, 14, 8. What's 14 plus 8?
22.
22?
Yeah.
Alright, how many rolls did I just do? 4? That's the last one. And 6. So, 28.
28.
Below
And
28, right?
so,
Whoever's below
Who's
28
over
hit
there, by the
points
way?
goes to sleep.
oh, if he's below 28 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me subtract real quick.
Including you guys. If you're below 28 health, you all fall asleep right now.
What is the radius of this spell?
It is 90 feet.
Sorry, the whole part.
No way.
No,
It's 90 feet range, but I think it's 20 feet for the actual spell. Sorry, I just hit the
Okay,
mic
so
there.
just fix it. It's like,
That's all.
it's like you better hope this guy goes to sleep, or he's gonna be getting advantage of everybody. He's gonna go through the whole camp.
Laying there,
I'll try, I'll try.
and walk to the next one.
276. Sleep. I can cast it within 90 feet, and it's everyone within 20 feet of the point that I cast it. So I casted it at the heavily injured dude.
Okay, so he casts it at. He's hurting, not quite heavily injured. So who is under that hit point amount?
I'm not gonna
Is
lie.
anybody going to
how
sleep?
much
28.
It was 28.
Yeah, I'm asleep.
You guys are going to sleep.
You're asleep?
Both high elves.
Does it really not get him?
It's really close. He's not going to go to. He's kind of like stand there and kind of doze off a little bit.
I
But
just
he's-
made everyone else
He's
fall
not.
asleep
He's not like
except for
falling
him.
to sleep or anything.
He's just
Just
brutal.
Jamal and he.
All right. That's your turn. It's Dane's turn. This guy. He's not. He's kind of arms are down. He's dropped his weapon, but he's not falling to sleep. He's just kind of like struggling to stay awake.
Good.
I got 2 of us.
You gonna help him stay awake?
I'll help him, or go to sleep. Either one.
All right.
Let me just, I'll let you know, man. I'll put him to sleep. Alright, I'm gonna attack and I'm gonna attempt to, well, let's see if he hits anyway. But, yeah, main hand 23.
Yeah, they hit. I thought you had that much damage. It's like sleep
Offhand,
sleeps will work next time for sure.
18. So,
Yeah, they both hit.
uh,
He's a support. You ain't gotta hit it. He's gotta hit them heels and
I
flex
just
them.
tried to show everybody that, you know, hey,
You can do stuff. Yeah.
3 points of damage? Just like,
hey, when I showed that I was in the fight, I
the
tried.
first one's 7. Second one. Oh, wait, I'll get it on the first one. And 12 total damage.
12 total.
Don't kill me.
Okay. I mean, he didn't fall asleep from the spell, so it's not gonna kill him yet. But
So you know he's over 28.
he just went ah,
Healthier
and
than I
he
thought.
doesn't. He kind of trying to see what's happening, but his eyes are still really heavy. Let's see, 12. You said. All right. He's got. Is that your turn? You finished?
Yes.
Let me see how much exactly. Where's health go? There it is. Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Such a good lullaby.
You start to the doors of the barracks have opened. There's people starting to come out. Wolvar is heading that way, and the watchtowers have knocked their arrows, and they are taking shots at this unknown guy.
Oh no.
8. How many are there? 3. Ass beating die. All right, one. All right,
Ass whooping dice.
one crit.
Oh my god.
All right.
Dude should have disadvantage still, right? Or is disadvantage in the one roll?
The guy that's asleep right now is not trying to do anything. Okay. 2 more. All right. So 3 of them are going to hit. What was the damage on longbows? You guys remember off the top of your head?
Like D8. 1D8.
1d8. Okay.
He's good.
He got a little beast right there.
And some of his critics too. Yeah, some of them
Not what we wanted to happen.
And the ass was back.
Unless
Silly.
someone can bring him back.
Oh,
I can't raise to like wage lady.
Okay. They shoot him for 26 damage,
God,
and he falls.
God dang it!
Hey, and I didn't cheat as DM. I didn't fudge my numbers. It was legit. He falls with 3 arrows in the back, two in his shoulders, and then one to the back of his head, and he falls face first, and is dead. Okay.
All right. Well, I guess I'll get up now and go and
As the
shake everyone. That
yeah, we wake everybody up.
Asleep.
All right,
I'm sorry.
Wolvar's running up, and he's demanded to know what's going on here. All right, he's
You're feeling good. It was a deep sleep.
Yeah.
all right. Wolvar runs up. There's a circle starting to form, and he's like, "What the hell's going on here?" And he starts looking at the bodies and like he rolls them over, and he's looking them over, just trying to see if he can find any identified marks or anything. And while he's doing this, whoever's up and awake now, he looks back at you guys and just like,
Sir, we were trying to sleep and they just attacked us. We don't know who they are, or why.
I want to look at those
all right.
buddies.
Well, he looks angry and he storms off back towards his barracks. He doesn't say anything. You guys are free to look over the bodies if you want to.
I want those goggles. I want to look at the goggles.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look.
You want to see the goggles?
Yeah.
Okay, they're.
Go and rip him off his.
You take the
neck.
goggles. They are. They kind of look like an owl shape. They got green lenses with they're made of bronze and a leather strap, and there's a magical property to them.
Yay! I'm gonna identify. Touching him.
Okay.
What do these
Okay.
goggles do?
These goggles, they're called the Goggle of Night. They give dark vision up to 30 feet. And as you take the goggle off it's a human, and you recognize it to be the Paladin died.
Whoa! Fuck you guys!
That piece of crap.
I kick him in the side.
Well, while he's doing that, I'm gonna look over the body, see if they're carrying anything.
Okay, you look over all the bodies.
Investigation.
Hey,
They're not
yeah,
good.
you find you go through their pockets and everything. They're not trying to hide anything up their butts or anything like that. On each of the bodies, you find a pearl. One pearl. Those are valued to be about 100 gold each. Dodd has a 200 gold pouch on him. And also on Dodd, you find a note.
What does that note say?
The note, you open the note, and it's kind of scrawled, and it's kind of, sloppy writing, but at the top it says tonight, and it has a list of names under the name of Camp Wolvar, which Wolvar is the guy, the leader of this area. The names listed are Scrine, Acheron, Ao, Bell, and Raynor, and they're circled. And then under that, it says Nathan Hayes and dash his home beside that.
Oh, shit.
Someone trying to fuck our manor up, boys.
And that is everything that you guys find on them. As you're looking them over, Wolvar he's coming back. He has a letter in his hand. He throws it on the ground in front of you. It's sealed with the red wax. Excuse me. And he says, "Get out of here. Just get the fuck out of here. There's your pardon." Or well, me saying that you guys do what you're supposed to do. Hopefully you did, but I don't care. It's not worth it. Get out.
Thank you, sir.
Fuck you.
God damn it, it's so cool.
I'll pick up the pardon.
Okay.
Okay.
And he doesn't speak anymore. He just is looking at you.
I'll take
leave.
the pearl and the gold pouch and head out.
You guys collect. You guys collect the loot that you find. And you guys let's see. Make sure I got everything that I was supposed to give you guys right there. Yes. All right. You guys start to head out then. Guys, collect your bedrolls quickly as Wolvar stands over you, just angry. I know I'm like, it's kind of funny to me, but he's pissed. And you guys head, which way are you heading? South is back to Pearl Reach.
Back to Pearl Reach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going to the
And
manor.
I kind of looked at Bell.
I look real cool right now, by the way.
Yeah,
You
with the
look
goggles.
I got
awesome right now.
my owl goggles on, and like there's blood all in my
Okay,
blonde
the
hair.
owl goggles
and-
you do not need to attune. You just put them on and they just give.
Nice.
I hand the pardon over to Oseron.
Okay, it's sealed.
I know we must make haste, Bill, but just want you to know we will do everything we can to keep Nathan safe.
I trust in Nathan that he will, be smart and not
Okay.
let strangers into his home. Right.
You guys trying to be quick? You guys
Yeah.
running?
Whatever the deal is. Were there any horses or anything around?
I'll totally steal a horse.
Okay, well, as you guys head south, as you head maybe 10 minutes out of the camp, there's trees here and there, but you guys find 4 horses tied to some trees nearby.
4 horses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the.
The 4 horsemen were here.
There's 4 horses, and 6 of us.
I jump on one.
You jump on one. All right.
I'll jump on one, but I'll scoot forward and pat the butt of it if anyone
Okay.
wants to join me on my horse.
I get on the horse, brother. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Who? We got 4 horses. We got 4 horses and 6 people. Who's riding together?
I'm sitting at the front of the horse. No, actually, I'm gonna let someone else drive
I'll
the
sit
horse.
in front.
Yeah,
You gonna
I'll sit at
drive?
the back of the
Yeah,
horse, and I'm
okay.
gonna be playing
Them
my
two?
Yeah.
Alright, no, you can go first.
Yeah, you got solo.
Solo. You 2 are riding together. You 2 are solo. All right. Everyone who's driving a horse, make me an animal handling check because you guys are trying to hurry.
Good.
Damn it, brother.
Oh,
You're-
yeah, +1 is cool.
I'm driving.
Oh,
Yeah,
+1?
you're driving.
What do you have to roll, a D20 for this? Yeah.
Yep, and I mean, I'm not just make the regular roll. I'm not gonna make you guys roll disadvantage because you have 2 people.
11.
11. All right, you can you got a decent handle on your horse. You're gonna get there, no problem.
18.
Oh yeah, you're like free. You're like you kick back and hold your hand in the air and say yeehaw.
Yeah, we 8.
8.
Oh my god.
8 and 9. All right, you guys, your horses kind of like go sideways and it's kind of scrapes your leg up against the tree and goes around. But you get it eventually. You guys, they start to follow the other horses that are already going, and you guys are on your way. Horses full. Like it took you guys 30 minutes on cart, so it'll take you 15 minutes to get back to town at full speed.
We bucket.
And we'll take a break right there, and then we'll continue in just a minute.
Well, while we're riding though, I'm sitting in the back and I pulled out my my ocarina, whatever that's called,
Ocarina.
my little
Your
little
ocarina?
flute thing, and I'm playing it, and all the birds around are like flying with us as we're riding.
Okay,
so we're all like, "Ah!" and all the birds
It's
flying alongside us.
It's gotta be like
They're
bats.
like,
Yeah. Oh, hang on. It's night. The birds are asleep, but you got some
They wake
bats.
up, I'm
You got,
playing noise.
you got some bats following you.
We got the bats. We got beds. The Batmobile.
All right, we're gonna take about 5-10 minutes break to go use the bathroom and everything, and then we'll be right back, guys. Appreciate it. Hang on a
Don't
second.
go anywhere.
There was still noise. Hang on, I gotta open this other thing up.
Still don't go anywhere.
And we're back.
Apparently.
I mean, look at that mask. That's funny to me.
It's still like it's just floating. Like,
Dude, we should start doing
So
like
weird.
do like a Scooby Doo thing and take. It was you all along.
We should
Old man with us. Yeah, old man with us.
All right. Before we took the break, you guys had a fight. You guys were ambushed at the camp. We call it Camp Wolvar. Doesn't really have a name. There were four guys that came in cloaked. You guys took care of them, and you identified one of them as being died. One of the paladins that was part of the complication with the elf that ended up dying. And Mary got some goggles, some dark vision goggles, 30 feet. Also, if you have night vision or dark vision already, it adds 30 feet to your dark vision.
So you suck.
But now I can see as much as everyone else can.
Well, they can see 60 feet, but you can see a little
You
bit.
see halfway. But if you give it to one of us, we could like,
They can see 90.
yeah. So you know.
So yeah, you guys were going south. You guys found some horses that were tied up to the south.
Convenient.
Convenient that there were 4 guys attacking you and there were 4 horses left here. it's almost like they didn't want to be heard as they snuck in. But you guys are on the way. It's like it's going to take 15 minutes. You're going back. You guys, if anything ever even wanted to attack you, if some Khajiit came up and was like, "Give me your purse," you just blew past him. Doesn't matter.
What if y'all was some scuba hood?
you just
I'll reach my hand out, brother. Get close.
just go by, like throw some skooma out. All right, you guys see the city, the small city of Pearl Reach coming up. It's you can see the church stand above all the other buildings, well lit, and you guys come up to the gate. The gate's closed. There are paladins. There are 2 paladins by the gate, and they hold their hand up. Whoa! Who goes there?
You have the party, so go up there.
Yeah, you.
It's us. We got the party. Let us through now.
West Paladin.
Tap him on the shoulder, brother. That's a bad approach.
You guys pardoned? Would you guys... Wait, hang on a minute. All right. The guy like, Ashran.
Yep.
I heard you got fired.
That may or may not be true. But right now we got to get through the gate. We got to find Nathan.
Well, you guys were sent out, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And you're back.
Yeah. And we trying to get through.
All
Now
right.
let us through.
Am I going to have to arrest you again?
Am I going to have to punch you for the first time?
I use
Oh,
my
God. Ring speed time. Time for
Show
ring
me
speed.
the paper, please.
Fine. Oh, yeah, we got this paper. And I just chunk it in. I'm like, you know.
He kind of like drags with his foot a little closer to him. Looks a little dirty. Picks it up. He breaks the seal, flips it open, and is looking at it. Blah, 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 blah. All right, whatever. If there's anything going on, we're gonna find you. Okay.
Yeah.
So
you're fine.
open the gate, and they open the gate. They seem to not really care very much. They just want to kind of give you a hard time. You gather. But he holds the paper back up to you.
Take it.
All right. Heath reaches over and snags it from when he tries, and the human paladin kind of gives you a sideways look and steps aside as the gates come open.
As we're going through, I blow him a kiss.
He blew me. He kind of grins and nudges his paladin buddy there.
I hurry the horse up.
All right, you guys go through the gate. You know, you got your paper, whatever. It's cool. You guys go through. Streets are empty. It's what time was it? You guys rested. It was 10. I mean, there's a little bit of nightlife in the town. You don't have to go through the center of town if you want to get to Nathan's manor. You can go around and get there pretty quickly. It's like 5 minutes because you guys
We're right
are
next
booking
to
it.
the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get to Nathan's manor. Oh, excuse me. You should pull up to the front door, I'm guessing, and jump off. The door is opened slightly.
Okay, yeah, sneak up and try to peek inside, see if anyone's there.
You try to are you opening the door anymore? Or are you just peeking through the crack that's there?
I'm just gonna peek inside.
Now you peek inside. As you're looking, you think you see some feet on the ground. You just kind of see just like the bottom of the sole.
Any lights or anything?
Yeah, it's dimly lit, kind of like candlelight on the inside the door. But there's some feet.
Can we see anything through the windows or?
They're stained glass, like pane glass, so they're kind of like you can't see clearly through them, just kind of color.
Okay.
But you can kind of look through and no, you don't see anything.
I go inside.
Yeah, kick open the door.
Yeah, I'm
Kick
going.
open the door. As you open the door, the first thing you see on the ground is 2 feet. And as you look further up, the body has been rolled up in a carpet on the ground. And at the top, there is a hooded figure that looks very surprised to see you kick this door open. He seemed to have been rolling the body up, possibly.
Does this guy have a weapon on him?
He does not have one drawn. There's one on his belt.
Okay, I'm gonna run at him and try to tackle him down.
Tackle him down. Okay,
I'm
so
gonna run up and help.
all right, help. You go to grapples.
Yes.
Oh
Alright.
boy.
Let's grapple check this.
That's 0 athletics. So you roll 3. Oh, advantage, right?
Yeah, get that advantage.
10.
10. Okay, let me see this guy's strength real quick. Where is he? Okay. What I roll? Okay. You do not take him down, but you guys don't really do much of anything. You're holding on to him, and he's kind of holding and resisting, but he's not going anywhere.
I run up and pull his hood down, like pull his
Okay.
cloak from the back.
All
And
right.
he's like, going, ugh.
You run around and pull. This is like a surprise round, so we're gonna,
Yeah.
after this, maybe roll initiative. It depends on what you guys do. So you don't.
Can I steal his weapon, his dagger?
I mean, how many actions you gonna take during the surprise round?
No, I get that as a bonus action.
Okay, you gonna try to disarm?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Whatever that roll would be. I guess sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand, I don't know. Maybe a
Don't
dex check? I don't know.
just do a dex check. Probably a disadvantage since you're trying to grapple him as well.
Even worse. 8.
You do not grab his weapon.
There's a little scuffle here.
I'll yell to my brother. Let's get his ass. Spear? Dwarven spear? I'll get behind him. You know, like we used to do as kids. Always. I hit him high, you hit him low? Always. Go.
I'm
So
trying
I-
to get out of the way. Disengage,
I run
get out of there.
and kind of get on all fours right behind his legs.
Yeah, and I'm running up, I'm going for like the bulldog method, like we
It's time.
Shit.
So you're running past him and putting your arm out and trying to
Yeah, like
grapple check, I guess.
I would say that'd just be smart.
What is it? Acrobatics?
Oh,
This guy's at disadvantage because he's grappled, I guess. But he rolls like a ball, so that's good.
Oh, yeah, athletics. TV. 5.
5.
What's your athletics?
No, acrobatics. Oh no, I wouldn't. For acrobatics. Well, if that's the case, 8.
Let's see. Is it grapple or athletics for grapple? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Dexterity, strength.
I thought it'd be strength.
It'd be
because you're
acrobatics
just
with a strength modifier, I guess, wouldn't it?
Oh, okay.
10.
Okay, well, this guy's stout. You kind of hit him, and you're kind of, I guess you're holding on to him.
He's not falling down.
But he's like, he's grabbing at Heath, and you're like, ah. Mary's pulling his cloak down,
Yeah.
and Dane's sitting on the ground behind him, just looking around.
Pretty sure you should have went low.
since this is a surprise round, can I just like punch him?
I mean, you can pull your weapon out and hit him if you want. You guys get a free round, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch him. Just to make him mad. That'd be a D4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm surprised this guy's still
Punch him
standing.
for 3.
Three damage. All right.
It's strong, by the way. Like,
Let's see.
Incredible.
3 damage. All right. You hit him, and his nose is bleeding. And you guys are like all around him. Okay, let's roll initiative then.
God, we suck.
I'm gonna get I'm just trying to get this party started. You know what I'm
Gotta get a
saying?
kill squad.
Oh, wow.
that's raid balls.
Nope.
16.
All right, just tell me what everybody got.
19.
Okay,
16.
16, 19,
19.
19.
Look at us.
What'd you get? Is there more?
13.
Okay, you guys go first.
Sweet.
Starting with.
I was 16.
We were all 19, the three
Yep.
of us.
Let's just go this way. Let's keep it. Start with Matt.
I'm gonna try to, since I still haven't grappled, I'm trying to take him down.
All right, grapple check. All right, well, strength, I guess. Contesting strength check, right?
Yeah. 11.
Yeah, you take him down.
Alright.
You take him to the ground.
you?
He doesn't answer.
Of course not.
All right, Mary.
I run to the rolled up buddy and start unrolling it.
Okay, you unroll the body.
Yeah.
You get unrolled. He wasn't quite finished rolling, so it's like halfway. You undo it pretty quickly, and it is it's one of the servants. It's just the one that you know that answers the door at night.
It's not the cute one that brought you breakfast?
No, it's not that one.
Thank you. Oh, thank
No,
God.
that was the breakfast girl.
Shit.
It is an elven male. He's dressed in
I mean, we still feel bad.
He's
We
dressed in,
still feel
he's dressed,
bad.
dressed in kind of a
mean,
kind of not quite silk, but a nice kind of suit, if you would. And he has been his throat has been slit.
Okay.
Oh man.
Heath, your
I can't
turn.
heal it, so.
Oh, my turn. Yeah, I'm gonna take out my dagger and just try to stab at him.
All right, hit him. You got advantage. He's been punched in the face so far.
Yeah. I just want to carry.
13.
You hit him. Stab, stab, stab.
17.
Okay. He did.
Oh shit.
So it wasn't Owen.
He kind of spits up some blood and falls back, and his hood goes back, and his you guys looked over the other bodies, of course, and he's kind of got like a couple of face tattoos, shaved head.
Not someone you recognize.
No one
Not
you
a
recognize.
paladin?
Oh yeah.
Doesn't seem to be any paladin you recognize.
All right.
Can I look him over and see if he's carrying any kind of like identification or any kind of document or anything like that?
You look him over,
Yeah.
you find a note that is similar to the other one, but instead of your names being circled, there is Nathan's name circled, and you find a pearl.
Who the fuck's paying in pearls? Who's
Yeah,
got
for real.
pearls?
I don't know.
Paying the
Like,
assassins in pearls.
We are in Pearl
Rich. Rich people.
Good job. I didn't even think of that one.
He like stretching out his previous idea.
All
He's like,
right.
yeah.
All
I
right.
pocket the pearl.
All right.
It's gotta be someone rich.
And he also has a small gold pouch of 50 gold.
Definitely somebody rich.
Who wants 50 gold? I don't care.
Yeah. We'll have to figure that out later. We gotta
Heath is racking up over there.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, is there any other doors open?
On the inside,
How about I'm gonna run upstairs and to Nathan's room.
okay. You going alone? Anybody going with him?
I'm going up.
I'm going. We must save the
Yeah,
place.
everybody run up the stairs.
We got to save Miss
And we know
Keith.
they're in the same room.
Okay.
I thought when we saw feet, I was like, is there two pair of feet? Yeah.
Which way are they facing?
Well, how are the feet facing? Like, how are the feet facing? Like, I don't know. Both up or opposite or they like in a V, one's in a V.
All right.
Lock the door. Yeah. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, run upstairs.
You guys run up the
Pretty quick.
stairs and go up the stairs to the left to where Nathan's room is, his sleeping quarters, not his office, and his door is slightly cracked.
Kick it open.
Kick it open. Okay, you kick it open, and the room is dark, completely dark. Not completely dark, of course, you got the vision. There's moonlight coming through the window, but you hear Nathan's voice, "What's going on here?" And then Miss Eve screeches as they are both in the bed, holding up sheets, looking very startled to see you.
All right. Well,
Sorry, Nathan.
I light a candle.
Do we know the other servant's name?
Well, actually, as you see this, Jamar, by their bed, the curtains, you think you see something?
Can you roll perception?
can't.
You think he's
If I think I see something, I'm gonna
Yeah,
try to
there's something
see.
kind of catches your eye and you look over there.
Dude. Why can't I roll that when I'm trying to hit somebody?
these rolls.
Hey, that roll right there, look. 23.
There's someone there, and they are, from the bit you can see them, they are looking at you. They are hooded, they have a knife,
Hey, by the bed.
and as you say that, he is going to step out.
Of the window?
He's in the room. He's by their bed, and he is moving towards them, knife drawn. You saw him. You can take a reaction.
I'm going to try to run and tackle.
Okay, he is moving towards him. You're running. Let's move some more grapples.
This goes off straight?
Straight. Athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah, athletics.
You got this.
You can use your, you can also, dexterity or whichever one's your highest. You can use both.
Yo, don't
Using dexterity, which is 0.
Okay, go for it.
My good.
Try to get him.
Exactly. Nobody. Nah, I got this. 11 plus nothing.
11 plus nothing. All right, you you catch him in the side with your shoulder and push him up against the wall, and he goes to stab you instead.
I did.
Does 15 hit you, Jamar?
No, 17 has to hit me.
Okay. Well, he tries to swing at you, but he doesn't hit and is pushed against the wall. As this happens, Miss Eve gets out of bed with sheets and runs into the nearby wardrobe and shuts the door.
Okay. I did the prestidigitation cantrip.
Prestidigitation?
Yeah,
Okay.
to light all the candles in the room so the room's lit.
Okay, the room is lit. There is a Nathan sitting there in the bed, shirtless, very surprised and looking around. And you can see Jamar has the guy pinned in the corner.
What about Miss Eve?
She's in the closet.
She ran to the wardrobe and shut the door.
He is trying to
Was our
stab
passive
me.
perception?
Okay.
When your passive perception, as she gets up and runs with the cloth in front of her, you see a little bit of booty on the way out. And it is nice.
It is nice. It is nice. Just take one for the team. Take one. You're doing well.
I'm almost getting stabbed here.
Trump approves.
As she runs by.
All right. Excuse my nose itches a bit. It's funny. All right. So you do that surprise round. Let's say he took his action starting with this side this time. Skipping some more actions.
I guess I'm going to attack.
Okay. Do it at it's
How is he turned? Is Jamar?
Jamar's kind of in the way, but the guy's also pinned, so disadvantage and then advantage. So just roll normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, 15.
You hit him. Yeah.
Alright. Offhand. 5 on the offhand.
No. Yeah. Does not hit.
As I swing this, I try to swing non-lethal if it matters.
Okay.
Uh, 6.
You hit him. You're still there.
Still there.
Yeah.
And as I swing, I look at Nathan. I say,
Put some clothes on.
All right. Jamar, you're holding on to him. Let's go to Terrence.
Yeah. Thanks. So you know, swing on him. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to first thing you make. I'm gonna take a swing at him, but I'm just gonna swing with my fist. I ain't gonna try to kill him either. So
Now you can use your weapon and do non-lethal too if you want.
okay, we'll go with that. Then.
Okay.
The way I've been rolling. I mean, yeah, I might. I don't even hit them. Does 10 or 12 hit him?
Yes.
All right. All right, I'm gonna swing on non-lethal.
All right.
Just 1d6.
How much damage you do to him again?
8.
8 or 6? Okay, yeah.
6, yeah, 6.
6.
Okay, non-lethal. You catch him in the mouth and he conks out. And
Yeah.
he slumps down the wall in front of you, in front of Jamar. Okay. Nathan is still just like, ah! What was Nathan's voice? It made him country down. What the hell is going on here? And he looks at all you guys and is like picking up his shirt that's at the end of the bed and starts putting it on.
Do we know the elf servant's name?
Sure you do. Sure you do. Let me find my handy dandy notes. This elf's name. No, that's not the page. Alarcion.
Ooh.
Alarcion. How do you say that? Alarcion? Alarcion? Alarcion.
It doesn't matter. He's dead.
Spell it again. Excuse me.
Alarcion.
I'm not gonna say it again.
Alarcion. His name is Alarcion.
Larcian.
Yeah.
We found a Larcian slain, murdered.
Why?
Someone
I
is
don't
out to
know.
get us. There's hit lists.
There's a hit list.
Someone paying in pels.
What? What? They just. It's kind of
A lot of information.
a lot of at one time when he's just trying to just sitting there in his bed, where you're all around him with this unconscious.
And we rummage through the body.
You go through the body. You don't find a note or anything, but you find a pouch that has 12 gold in it and another pearl.
I'll take that pearl and that
All right.
pearl.
You guys hear a loud noise from outside of the room, like the front door has just been kicked open.
Run to the stairway, check it out.
You run to the stairway. As you get to the stairway, you see that there is Owen in the doorway,
Here we go.
and he is not in his armor. He is in his just some like a green shirt with like the tied front, and some brown pants, leather boots, a great sword in hand, and there is another cloaked figure running towards him.
Dagger at the cloaked figure.
All right. You can make him go. You can go for your hit if you want to throw a dagger at him.
Yeah. 20.
20. You hit him.
Would it be sneak attacks? Wasn't expecting.
He was not expecting you to hit him. So if that is how it works, then yes.
17.
All right. He falls dead as the dagger goes into the side of his head behind his ear at Nathan's feet, or not Nathan, Owen's feet. And Owen looks up to see you, and he whispers a word, and his great sword bursts into flames. What are you doing here? And he starts to step up the stairs slowly towards you.
I stand there. Owen, they tried to kill your father. They tried to kill Nathan.
Uncle.
Uncle.
But his eyes still, his teeth are grit. He kind of stops and just stares at you. What are you doing here? You were sent away, now you're back, and people are trying to kill my uncle.
They attacked us at the camp. We found a hit list. Nathan was on it.
We were all on
He
it.
held his hand out. Let me see if you have the list.
It's actually on the floor beside him at this point, right?
Did y'all
They
leave?
didn't pick it up?
Did y'all leave it down the stairs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, he didn't see it when he came in. So.
I motioned down at the
At his feet.
at his feet.
All right,
You can see up the stairs, and we'll point at the body that's still down.
okay. Did you come out also?
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay. All right. He kind of looks back, trying to keep an eye on you, and steps back slowly, looks down, and picks the note up. Where's my uncle?
He's up here.
All right. He rushes up the room and pushes past you and darts to the room. You guys, any of you still in the room?
Oh, I'm still in the room.
Still in the room? Okay. You hear boom, 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 coming down the hallway, and sword still flame. You can see the flame coming from the hallway if you look towards the door, and he stops and looks in. The door frame kind of looks under it, and steps in, sees the body in the floor. How many more are there?
Don't know.
We've killed 6.
Where's everyone at?
The thief is in the closet.
We need to check on her
He steps towards the closet.
Whoa! Wait! Owen!
He doesn't stop, and he
You son of a bitch.
pulls the door open. Let's see. You guys are standing in the door. You just came in. Tomorrow, you still over towards the corner. I guess you're with the guy. You can't quite see past Owen because he's a huge guy, but you can see Miss Eve's feet, but you can also see another pair of feet. And Owen stands there, and he pulls his sword back and stabs into the room, and you hear just a chunk, like that it hit wood. And he pulls it out and steps to the side, and Miss Eve falls out of the closet, hole in her chest. She looks like she tried to put some clothes on, and then he reaches into the closet and pulls out one of the bandits and holds his sword up. Yeah, and off with his head as the sword sticks into the wood on the ground, and the flames extinguishing. And he looks around the room. He looks at you. Healer. And he
Yes.
pulls his sword up and walks and stomps out of the room and goes down the hallway, and you can hear him opening doors and looking in. Miss Eve lies on the ground, bleeding, very hurt.
I can spare it down.
Yeah, do it. Save the blessed one.
Save it.
Yes,
Blessed, please.
yeah,
Please.
I'm gonna use the cantrip on spare the dying on Mrs. Eve.
Okay.
It says, if she has 0 hit points, it will make her stable.
Okay. The cantrip you use on her, she is stable. She has pants on, no shirt. You look at the body of the bandit. He has what looks to be a torn shirt in his hand, and she is on the ground. And Nathan is, and he grabs some covers and throws it over. And what do you want to do?
I'm gonna search the body of the bandit.
The one that has been beheaded.
Yeah.
Okay, you find 60 gold and a pearl, and no other identifying or anything special. It has leather armor on, a black cloak, and 2 daggers, much like all the other ones.
Alright. I'll take the gold and the pearl.
Okay, loot the body.
I double check, make sure Eve is all right.
She is stable.
She's breathing all right.
Yeah, but it was the big burning sword to the chest didn't. She's stable,
Alright.
but it looks rough.
Alright, I slide up. I'll take care of this. Brother, I'm gonna need your assistance on this one.
Oh, I got you.
I draw my sword and I'm staring at Owen.
Yeah, Owen's going down the hallway. You can still
Yeah.
hear him opening doors and looking through.
I'll leave out the room.
Okay.
I'm just gonna lay hands on Miss Eve.
All right. Gonna heal her up. How many points? How many did you get? How many did you have left after a short rest? You get them all back?
Oh man. Yeah, I don't think I get but oh man, I ain't got
It's probably long rest.
yeah, it's gotta be like a long
Okay. Well, I don't think you used all them last time, so we'll say you have like 5 left.
Like 5. I think it was
Yeah.
like 5 or something. It wasn't much low, but I'm just gonna 2 hands and she's there. I'm just gonna give her 2 HP bet. And
Alright.
One for each hand.
1 for each hand, just
All right. Nathan's
I'm healing.
Nathan's keeping an eye on you.
Who?
Nathan,
Oh, he looks at me, I look back at him with a
What is it?
you make this smirk to him. All right. You do that, and as you do that,
Back him up.
I just as
Well,
he pulls me away.
before you try to pull him away, Nathan slaps you across the face for 2 damage.
I take it.
Worth
Take it gladly.
I take it.
And
Okay.
Nathan didn't appreciate that very much. He demands that you leave the room.
I'll lead him out.
Yeah, I'll start leaving the room now, but like
See Owen or caught up at all?
Yeah, you can go out there and find him if you want to. You can hear him. He's flaming swords back on, and he's kicking indoors.
alright, I'm confronting him.
Okay. You catch him. As he kicks open doors, you can hear like there are guests in the house, and they're shocked. But he goes in and is looking through the rooms, closets, everything, to see if there's anyone else.
I just stand, I guess, in the central area where you can hear me.
Okay.
Owen!
He steps back through one of the doors that he just got finished checking and looks at you.
You couldn't have killed that attacker any other way.
This is the easiest way. And he turns and starts heading towards another door. Checks if it's locked, throws it open, and goes inside. And you hear, oh!
Fuck, I
follow him, and I help him. I assist him.
Okay.
With the check.
You guys go through the house. All right. Anybody else do anything?
I'm in the room with Nathan
Mm-hmm.
and Miss Eve.
Yep.
So somebody
Oh, your
sent
brother.
assassins out. 7 that we know of so far. And they're paying in pearls. There needs to be someone that's influential in this town who's after our family. All of our names are on this hit list. So, come on. I know you're rattled, but talk to me.
He's shaking his head and just like he's contemplating over many different scenarios. The only ones I could think that would do this, it had to be Sebastian. That bastard. He's just trying to cover up this whole mess.
Shit.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
It's first they sent you away, and then gave you a task, and then tried to follow up with assassins to make sure that you didn't make it back, and then I knew about it because I tried to arrange something for you guys to be pardoned. So after me, shakes his head and kind of sits there thinking.
Well, you're safe. It's all right, and we're going to take care of all of this.
All right, we need to search the house. We need to make sure there's no one else here. We need to make sure that no open windows, no open doors. And we need to all go. Let's all go down to the study, and stay together. And then we can figure out what to do from there.
Okay.
I was wrong, check on your brother.
Yeah, I'm finna go after my brother.
Some more rooms are left in the house.
I don't know, but
Just like the servants' quarters.
yeah,
and-
the servants' quarters is separate from
Oh, yeah.
the main house, but there's like a good 20 different rooms in this place. But if you guys are going through and searching it, you guys find no one else that you can find that's not supposed to be there.
I'm gonna walk downstairs to the guy through the dagger at, retrieve it, and look over.
All right. Similar thing, same
Pearl.
same outfit. Find a pearl, and you find 11 gold. All right. Like I said, you and Owen, you guys are going through the upstairs. Owen's not really paying you much mind. He's just searching.
So at this point, I'm kind of doing the same.
Yeah, he's really almost making an effort just to not look at you, and he keeps going, and then there's for a good 30 minutes of searching. Nathan goes down to the what we call this. I'll call it the study. It's kind of it's got this nice chair in it. It's got the books on the wall. The hearth is lit. And he is sitting there, and he has made himself a drink. The servants have all gathered as well. Everyone is in this room. If you guys want to be there too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Owen and I made it.
Mhm.
There yet.
no one's in there.
As right before we get in there, I just kind of tell him,
Owen, if your blade ever comes close to one of my close friends again, I will personally kill you.
and this is just as we are walking.
Mhm.
I don't even make eye contact.
Okay. He doesn't acknowledge it. From what I mean, you're not looking at him, but you can't feel his gaze on you, and he goes into the room.
Oh, shit.
All right. The gathering. Everyone's in the same room. Miss Eve. She's there, obviously shaken from the ordeal, and is sitting away from Owen, who showed no remorse.
You too, slave.
The servants they've prepared a little bit to eat. They're passing it out. They go to the kitchen, but they go in groups, like groups of 5, and yeah, everyone's just chilling. And Nathan is sitting at looking at the fire, glass in hand, and just seems to be deep in thought.
I walk over to Nathan
Mm-hmm.
and I ask him, why would Sebastian do this?
Sebastian thinks he's just above everyone. Just a heartless man. It's just a game to him.
It seems like a lot of effort to go through to pay off all these men.
I don't even know if I would really say it was him at this point. I mean, that'd be my first guess. He likes to play like everyone's just a little pawn. Like maybe he whispered an idea here. Maybe he paid off these guys. Maybe he didn't. But if I had to bet anything, I would bet that he's behind it. I mean, why would he come after me? I mean, why would anyone other than him come after me? Why would they send assassins after you? The whole thing has been contained. Like they're trying to just shove it under the rug like nothing even happened. They didn't. He gestures to Owen. They didn't bring you guys back through the city. They took you guys straight to jail in a covered cart, and it seems like they've just been trying to get rid of evidence ever since. What did you do with the body? He gestures to Owen, and Owen looks back and says, "We burned it. We burned all the bodies." And Nathan looks at him and says, "Were you ordered to do this?" And Owen stares back and doesn't answer. And Nathan shakes his head and goes back to sipping by the fire.
Nathan, now pull out the 4 pearls that I've collected
Mm-hmm.
and hand them to him.
Okay.
This is what your life is worth to him. These pearls, nothing.
I figured I'd be worth a little more than that.
I would too.
He hands them back to you. Keep them. And he kind of furrows his brow and looks over at Owen again. Owen, what are you doing here? How did you know anything was happening? You just showed up out of the blue. Owen, well, I was just sitting home and one of the gate guards told me that this lot was back in town. I assumed that they would come here first. The door was open, there was a body. I'm surprised it's not their doing.
Owen, this is our home.
You grew up with us. I'm your sister.
How will we, the person that helped us, took us off the streets and everything, why would we kill him?
We're not the ones who've shoved the sword through any of our peers here lately.
He slams his fist on the ground or the table. They sit beside. I'm not the one who tore this family apart to begin with. I was the one that was down there in the catacombs talking to God knows what. I didn't accept its gifts. I didn't do any of that.
Aside, can I look at Owen's hands and see if he's wearing one of the rings?
You can. And there is what looks to be one of your rings. It looks a little different from y'all's. It looks like you can kind of tell it doesn't quite fit. All my life, it's just been about you guys.
Owen,
Yeah, we were kids. We got into a fight. Whatever. And then ever since then, anytime I come across you guys, it's always... The light went out.
Just got real.
It's like, you guys,
I can just
Guys are always coming after me. How am I supposed to act towards you? You don't act like family. I don't even know you.
Oh, and you did nothing to help.
Help what?
As kids, you made fun of us. We all tried to be together as a family. You can see it through your sister. We all tried to be together. And how did you mistreat us every time?
You stick your flaming sword through Miss Eve.
She's alive, isn't she?
No
Well,
thanks to you.
He just kind of sits there. Doesn't really say much. Just kind of smirks at all of you. Self-righteous fools.
You sit there
You're
and
lucky.
call us
You're lucky that we let
self-righteous.
you into our family. You'll be out there with the rest of the swan. But you get to live in luxury. That the world should just bend over and do whatever you want it to do.
What makes you better than the rest of us? Yeah, kind of what I thought.
Yeah. It's rich coming from you. And he turns and leaves. You can hear the front door open, but it doesn't close. And Nathan sighs. All right, we don't. What do we do? What do we do now? And he kind of rubs his face. Oh.
I use my ring and kind of talk to the group. Guys, if it's true that Sebastian is the one behind this, us, Nathan, Miss Eve, none of us are safe here in this town.
You mean you leave home again?
Or stay and fight off assassins every night?
Where do we go?
I'd anywhere. We just need to lay low and protect the ones that are important to us.
I don't think that's such a bad idea, really. I mean, if Sebastian thinks that we have all been killed, isn't that better than him knowing that we're all alive still?
The assassins aren't gonna make it back. He's gonna know that we're
He's
not
gonna
dead.
know they failed.
Yeah. If they don't return, you'll know.
Not really. I mean, I assume that they would have received their list and received their payment. They're not going to need to be returning for payment. And then they would have done their bidding and gone on their way. They're thugs. They had no reason to go back and report that they completed their duty.
Whether they know we're alive or dead, him knowing our location would be worse either way.
It's true.
Information will spread.
You guys are talking to each other, not out loud.
With the
Okay.
rings.
Yeah.
Jamar has no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, you,
There's a long, awkward silence.
yeah, you just.
We're just all looking at each other like,
It's a 15.
Nathan, we can agree this place isn't safe, right?
If this is gonna sound crazy, you guys, I'm sure, but I think that if we just make ourselves known to Sebastian or whoever this is, that maybe it was just a message. Maybe we've beaten this, and I feel like running would be the weak thing to do.
I agree.
We don't even know if it was really him that... I'm not leaving my manor. I'm not going to be run out of town by this guy who thinks he's playing God.
What do you suggest?
Knowing him, I can't say this will be the end of it, but I think we'll be okay. And he stands up and walks to the bookshelf and pulls some books out and lays them on the ground. And there's a safe, and he plays with the safe a little bit, opens it up, and pulls out a book. You recognize this book to be Nicholas's book. This book here that you guys had, it contradicts a lot of the teaching of Helm, and it's old. I've looked at it, and this could be our weapon. I think as long as we have this, and if he knows we have it, then maybe we'll be safe, and maybe not. It's a double-edged sword, but we can use this as a weapon. If you want to, then he hands you the book.
I accept it.
Now, Owen gave that to me. Again, if you'll believe me, he was worried that you guys would be put to death if they found that you had this, and gave it to me to keep it safe. But I think it'll be better in your hands. I am going to go talk to Sebastian first thing in the morning, and I will let you guys know how it goes.
Are you sure about this, sir?
Alone.
Alone? And he just tried to kill you and us.
We don't.
I don't think he'll attack in broad daylight.
Well,
Nathan seems confident about himself, but obviously you guys have your feelings about it.
Nathan, is there people you can trust? Maybe that can go with you.
other people of prestige, perhaps.
Okay, I won't go alone, if it makes you feel better.
I feel like we, in the morning, should go and bury the body of Elf. Whose name I've already forgotten.
The elf, the servant?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to go and bury him in the elf graveyard, the shoddy one that they made in the bad side of town.
All right, well, I hope we got them all. And maybe we can rest easy. You hear the front door shut and heavy footsteps as Owen steps back in the room and closes the door behind him and takes a seat in the corner facing the windows and just kind of looks at all of you and looks away and sits.
Do we have some wood that you wouldn't mind giving to us, Nathan?
Wood?
Yeah, like something that we can carry this body on.
Oh, yeah. Sure we have something around here. Then he motions to the servants and he's like, well, should we deal with that in the morning or...
We shouldn't leave him here.
Yeah, he's like, kind of looks to the side. Okay,
We can do the ceremony in the morning, but I would like to at least put
Sure.
it in a respectful place.
do
for
it.
now.
Do what you please.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to go and
I'm gonna,
take the body,
I'm gonna
and
assist.
I want to put it on a piece of wood that's at least, a little bit longer than the elf himself is, and put a large piece of very nice, beautiful material, maybe a tapestry off the wall or something over the top.
Okay. Sure, yeah, you find a tapestry on the wall. Nice place. You find...
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, you find all these
Pretty.
things. No problem. You guys have covered the body? All right. And, back in the room, if you, everyone seems to kind of be trying to do their best to get some sleep.
Owen. I just show him the book and I nod and I put it in my bag.
He takes the ring from his finger and drops it in your hand.
Give him a nod.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anybody want to do anything else while we're...
So he put on the communication ring, but it didn't meld with his being.
Nope. It did not do anything.
Huh.
He was not chosen.
Well, you remember when Nicholas activated when
Yeah.
we put him on, so
Yeah.
without him, like, as far as we know,
Alright.
it probably doesn't work if you just put it on, so.
Unless it's in the book.
Okay. Yep. Let's try to give Hamo his ring. Stick out your hand.
This is some sort of a trick.
Put the,
Slide it on his ring finger.
put the ring on his finger.
Put it like that.
I'm married.
You marry him?
He said yes! Oh,
All right. You slide the ring onto his finger. Jamar, you feel nothing.
Is this supposed to do something? I mean, it's a nice ring.
Can you hear me?
Can I hear you?
Yes, I can.
Oh, you're talking to the ring. Okay, I got you.
I need 1 L, wait, you're not room service.
You guys, like, if you guys remember when you put the ring on and Nicholas held out his hand with a glow and you felt a sharp pain, there's like
Yeah.
something crawling up your, like the back of your neck, the base of your head. Nothing.
Okay.
You guys watch him. Doesn't seem like anything.
What?
Sorry, Hamo.
I mean,
I'll say what, I'm just gonna say with, like, the ring power, what if you tried to read through the book right now? And maybe there's a spell that maybe you can activate it for?
Okay. You've had the book and you know what's in there, and there's no spell to activate it.
That's right. Well, you should just keep it for now anyway. Just keep it safe for now.
Ooh.
Well, Hamo, I'm sorry that we brought you into all this. I know you didn't ask for any of it.
I mean,
But-
I was Nathan. Order the job.
Will you stick around?
Might as well do some more adventure. I can do that.
As you say that, as you say that, you see Nathan looking back at you. Goes back to his own thoughts.
You saved Miss Eve's life, so you're more than welcome in our party for sure.
You used a blessing for the blessed one. That's how we can say. So blessed.
So blessed.
Double blessed.
Yes.
Also, in the ring, kind of talking to the group, Nathan said we could use this book as a weapon. Was he referring to Nicholas showing up?
I feel more power to the people. There is a huge subset of people in this city here who are very displeased by the way that it is being run.
So you guys
by
are talking in the ring. You're not asking Nathan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I feel if we have the funeral in the morning, it's hopefully going to spark the interest of at least a few of the local elves. You still have a message to tell to the bartender.
That's true.
Perhaps it's time for us to start speaking to people and encouraging them to stop putting up with this.
As you guys are talking amongst yourselves, Nathan turns to Owen and says, "Owen, will you go with me tomorrow to speak to Sebastian?" And Owen looks at Nathan and, yeah, sure. And they go back to sitting silently.
Can we all hear that?
Oh yeah, they said it
Yeah.
aloud.
Would Nathan know any? Would he have any like greater insight as far as like what was in the book, like any kind of deeper meaning behind anything that was in the book?
You asking him?
Sure, I'll ask him. Nathan, I know you've looked over this book. I can only kind of grasp what's in here. Do you have any kind of greater insight to what's in this pages?
That. Other than the entries, these are far beyond me. Makes me kind of proud that I seems like my grandfather is a great man. At least I can hope. And he kind of seemed like kind of lights up when you ask him about the book. I hope that you guys can. I really hope that you guys can use that to our advantage. I don't know if that book alone is going to be able to do anything, but I think it can connect some pieces, hopefully, across as we look more into it. Hopefully soon, as he looks back at the fire.
Nathan, would you mind if my brother and I accompanied you as well tomorrow?
He looks at Terrence. Oh, you guys can escort us there, but I would rather not have everyone present in the room at the time. If you understand.
Fair enough. Fair enough, sir. I
Quite
understand.
a political matter, and Sebastian is it's a crafty guy, and I'd rather him not twist you guys around his little finger too and have you slipping up.
And I'm sure your physical support, you simply being there in the morning on the north side of town with us would be helpful as well.
All right.
Yes. All right. Either way, sir, we'll be close by.
Makes me feel better. Thank you. Are you guys? Did you guys happen to have your ring back on? He's looking at your hand, like.
Yeah, your signet ring, your family rings.
Yes,
Did you get your ring?
I did, sir. Also, I wanted to apologize about earlier tonight.
It's been it's been one hell of a day.
It has. It won't happen again.
It's okay. No worries. Water under the bridge. Glad to have you back. Did you get yours?
I did.
Ah, good. Good. I'm glad. Well, if you guys don't have anything else, I guess I'm going to try to get some sleep.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
all deserve that.
Yeah, and he just kind of gets down in his chair in a little bit and
Is Miss Eve still in the room?
oh yeah, she is in the opposite side with the servants.
I just kind of look across the room. Miss Eve,
Oh yeah,
thank you too.
for what?
You'll never know. And then I walk out of the room.
Where? Where are we going?
I'm going to get some sleep.
All right, so you're gonna get some sleep, not in the room where everybody's not in the safety room. Okay, so all right, everybody, turn in for the night.
Yeah.
Anything special you want to do?
Yes, can I turn to Miss Eve and say, thank you.
Nathan kind of sits back up and looks at you, and he's just like,
You're welcome. I'm going to bed,
I'm
sir.
backing away.
I'm going to bed, sir. You have a good night, Miss Eve.
and
Thank
he
you.
wonders why I don't want to bring him anywhere. All right.
In his house. We're staying in his house.
Yeah, I know. But, I mean, you know.
All right. Yeah. Everybody turns in. If anybody wants to keep watch, I mean, Owen doesn't look like he's trying to go to sleep at all. Yeah, you guys can go to sleep and get a full night's rest if you want. If there's nothing else you want to do, the night shall pass uneventfully, and you will wake up in the morning.
Thank God.
But we're still going.
Yeah.
That's not the end of the session. We got more time.
Yeah. I ain't stopping. I ain't saying we was doing.
That was a good spot to stop.
I
But
didn't say anything.
Hey, is your mum gonna message you or me?
you,
She hasn't yet.
yeah, I think they're trying to let us play. But all right, so morning comes. Everybody gets up. servants, they're already up and they've left the room. You can smell. It smells like bacon in the air, eggs.
Oh no, it's my girl's ready.
Who are you talking about?
My friend.
Your girl. Girl?
The one who
His
called me a
girl.
bitch.
Did I say that out loud? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of did, brother. His girl, you know.
Is she nearby,
you know,
by the way? Is she nearby?
Huh?
Is she near? And, like, can she hear him?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Haters.
That would have been awkward.
My brother's a handsome boy. I don't understand what the problem is.
Yeah, you too, brother.
I know, yeah. It's like we're almost the same. I know.
All right, everybody's making some jokes, and suddenly Nathan busts back into the room, and he just has like a ghost white face. What happened to the guy that was in my room?
What do you mean? What happened to
The guy you knocked out?
Oh,
That
shit.
everyone just left in the room?
Damn it!
Yeah.
Evil Trump keeps getting evil.
Super evil right now.
Let me just turn the lights on real quick because all these lights are going out.
Well, with no warning, just
Now we know how long the batteries last.
We all forget everything.
Oh, it's daytime.
I changed the batteries out, but I guess they weren't charged enough.
Yeah, that's the thing we didn't go back for. We just knocked them out of the
So
city.
y'all knocked out a guy, left him in the corner, and nobody did anything with him. So you could go look, and that guy's not in the corner anymore.
God. Yeah, forgot about that.
I mean, he was in the room with the blessed one. I mean,
I just assumed Owen took care of.
Owen never went back in that room. Owen went to check the other rooms and came back downstairs. He didn't even think about it either.
it's funny, somebody in chat actually said, do they not remember the unconscious guy?
I remembered. But anyway, yeah, he's like, there he is. He's in front of you. What happened to that guy?
Shit.
Well,
Forgot.
Sir, we did not tie him down, and
oh,
Or
he
interrogating
kind of
him.
gained his composure. Maybe he learned his lesson. Who wants breakfast?
Sure.
And he turns and walks back to the
I'm
kitchen.
gonna walk upstairs and take a look around.
Okay, you can go upstairs and take a look around.
Yeah.
You can spend some time searching.
Yeah.
The guy's gone.
He's gone.
He didn't leave anything behind. Did you guys took his items that he had, right? Or,
Yeah.
Pearl and gold.
Yeah.
yeah, pearl and gold on that guy? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you still got that. But yeah, he's not there. And the window's open.
said the window's open.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look out the window.
And there's you can look out the window. Yeah, there's nobody down there. He didn't jump out the window and just like land there.
it was a nice try, though.
Like, yeah.
That one jumping out the window. Critical fail.
He's like,
You see it running away.
Just,
All right, you guys go into the kitchen. You can have breakfast. They got bacon and eggs. Num num num.
yeah, bacon. With side bacon.
Yup, and yeah. I still got more written down, so that's why I'm still going. It's a good time to stop. But we only been we still got 30 minutes before we reach our time.
Is the elvish girl serving the breakfast this morning?
Yeah, she's there, but she doesn't look like she's had much sleep, and she's not in the mood. She just like throws your eggs and bacon down, just like and just goes back into the cooking area.
what was her name, by the way?
I don't know. I don't remember. Did I tell you guys? Did I tell you guys the name last time?
Sure. I know the name.
I thought he did.
I don't think you guys asked.
I don't think we did. Oh, I guess we had it. I thought we knew her name.
But we would know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give her a name.
Yes.
Trina, I agree. Trina.
Ooh.
The baddest. Yeah, the baddest.
Her name is Zarini.
Serena.
Yep.
She's blessed.
How you spell it?
Zereni.
As she sets my food down. Even though I can kind of see she's in a bad mood.
Mm-hmm.
I say, Serena, it is very nice to see you this morning, and I flip her a gold coin as she set my food down.
Alright, she sets your food down. You flip the gold coin, and it lands on the ground. And she looks at you,
Oh, sorry. Here.
and she turns and walks away.
Put it back in my pocket. Let's place it into her hand.
He works here.
That's kind of like disrespectful to somebody who's already a servant.
Oh me.
Was it?
Yes.
A little bit. I mean, I'm an elf. I know.
Like, but isn't that the difference between slavery and us, commerce? Down?
But she's,
You know, payment?
she's still kind
All right, you guys are chit chatting. She walks back in, and she has a stack of, like, she has mail in her hand, and she hands you a letter.
Thank you.
Yeah, she goes and walks out of the room with the rest of the mail. You open it, and it is a notice that it reads that due to the Emperor's poor health, the arena has been postponed. The tournament has been postponed. You can assume from reading that the two sisters have gone to see their dad, since he is very old and not doing very well.
That would be Vanessa and Amelia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you don't know for sure, but
Yeah.
you can come to that conclusion. That's probably why.
Oh, shit.
What is it, brother?
Guys, I have bad news. Our tournament has been canceled.
Huh?
At least postponed.
Till when?
Until.
That's nice.
Nathan's in the room, and he's eating, and he's the Emperor's he's on his deathbed. I don't think he's gonna make it through the night.
Oh, damn.
What's wrong with it?
Old age, I guess. They don't really know.
I kind of look at Jaimo.
Is there anything we'd be able to do to help him?
I mean, I can cure a lot of stuff, but old age doesn't want to.
Yeah, old age is kind of a thing you can't get around very much.
I'm sorry.
But I mean, yeah.
It's all right. Your magic's not good enough. It's okay.
Oh, we can see why you ain't getting
All right, Nathan stands up and, well, you wanted to
Yeah, we have a funeral to get to.
okay.
Oh, yes, we do.
They've left you to organizing this.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
All right. So, these strong dwarves here, I would like for you to carry the big piece of wood that has the body on it, and so it's just like this beautiful tapestry draping down over the body. And if any of our servers would like to come with us to pay their respects, I mean, he was a friend of theirs. He worked with them.
They're all gathering.
All right, cool. So we're going to walk from the manor to the cemetery in the bad side of town, the shanty elf cemetery.
Okay, you go into the north side.
Yeah.
Okay.
And whilst we're going to be walking through the streets, I'm going to be playing my music and have all of the birds come, and it's all going to be very beautiful and serene and quite attention grabbing
Okay.
Is
with humans and elves and
Miss
dwarves.
Eve joining in the ceremony?
Yeah, she'll come with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, as you guys, if you're playing, give me a performance check, Mary.
Yeah.
I guess my blue one. 11 plus 7, so 18.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You're playing the ocarina you have?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, there's just like a cloud of birds circling overhead as you play your ocarina, and people have started noticing, and several people start following. They don't really seem to know what's going on, but you have quite a large group of humans and elves following you to wherever you're going.
Okay. And then we get to where the thing is. There.
Okay, so you're heading
It's
in the
like
as you're heading to the north side.
Yeah.
Okay, as you head into the north side, if you take care to look around, then some of the humans start to stop following.
But I'm just gonna walk until we get to the cemetery.
Okay, yeah, there's there's definitely a graveyard. Take him to the graveyard. There is a gravekeeper, and as this group of elves, and you're playing, there's birds, and a humpback old man with a shovel starts walking out. Whoa! What can I help you with, young lady?
We have a body of a great elf to bury.
Oh,
That provided a life of wonderful work for us, and died in a rather horrible way. And we'd like to pay our respects here.
that's too bad. Do you have a grave plot purchased?
I will buy one right now, and I'll put that pearl from the guy that assassinated him.
Uh-huh.
His pearl is going to pay for the nice burial of the guy.
No, and this is an older elven gentleman. Yeah, well, all right. Well, we have some room right over here, and he leads you to an open area where nobody's been buried yet, and proceeds to start to dig a grave.
Okay. Well, we have everyone gathered around. Would anybody like to speak up, or shall I?
Yeah. Do you guys have any words to say over this?
Beautiful ceremony.
This elf that answered the door that night at the wrong time.
Would we know if he had family
Well,
there?
we can't really ask him, but as far as you know, they had no immediate family. Any of the other servants are. There may be some in town, but you don't know. Okay.
I just walk amongst the elves and nod and give my condolences to his friends, anyone that followed.
Yeah, the servants are definitely friends, and
Yeah.
they're sad at his passing.
I tell them I'm sorry.
You still playing your song?
Yeah.
Yeah, still got birds in the air, still having a nice song going on the ocarina. It takes the gravedigger a bit. It takes him like a good part of an hour to dig a hole. It's not very deep, but he did his best. And he motions to the hole in the ground as he leans against his shovel.
Okay. You guys are the ones that's holding the body. So.
Alright, I guess we lift this, what's this on?
All right. As you guys are lifting the body, you hear voices coming from the back of the crowd. What's going on here? What's this commotion? And there's 3 paladins that are pushing through the crowd.
It's a funeral.
Show some respect.
Ah, this many people for burying an elf? Who was this?
More than you would have.
All right. Look, just throw them in the ground. Say what you need to say. Disperse, please.
Me and my brother still
Slowly.
and gracefully, respectfully place the body, or try to place the body in the grave.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
They've pushed the crowd. They're up towards the front, and they're just kind of. They seem impatient. And they're kind of smirking to themselves.
Excuse me, but you did say that we could have the time to pay our respects. You guys back up to the back until we're finished.
Kind of look at each other. Are you attempting to make any kind of intimidation or performance, or just saying it?
Just asking. I can't intimidate you.
Actually, I will suggest
Mm-hmm.
to those boys. It would really make you look. I think you would gather a lot of respect from the crowd if you were to give us some time here. show how big and strong you are and how much tolerance you have for your people.
Throw persuasion at him.
14 plus 9, 19, 20, 21, 23.
23. Okay. Well, they kind of seem to ponder a bit. All right, we'll just hurry it up, and they turn and they walk out. Get out of the way, pushing people as they go. All right, you guys are left to continue with your ceremony.
I am going to use prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, sure.
To make it smell like roses, to make the whole
okay. Yeah.
thing smell really beautiful.
The smell of roses, which to some people don't smell that good, but flowers, it's
Nice.
kind of a nice, refreshing
It's
smell
like-
through the air.
All the birds are singing, and it's all very beautiful.
Yeah, you make it very beautiful, and the gravedigger just.
Yeah. Now, would anyone like to address the crowd? And I'm thinking preferably an elf.
There's more y'all people. They'll understand y'all more.
Randall, give it a shot.
My fellow elves, what a baron has passed in a terrible way last night. Things shouldn't be like this, and we all know it. It is time to do something about this.
As you say that, you hear a couple of whispers in the crowd of people. I don't know what they're saying, but worried whispers at that statement.
This is a sad day. Just like every other day. We need to pay more attention to what's happened to our kind. And I just bow my head.
Okay. Say that, and you bow your head, and you look at the crowd, and they're all looking back. Yep. No one starts clapping or anything. There's no applause, but everyone seems to be in reverence of the passing of this elf, and the gravedigger steps up and starts shoveling dirt.
I leave a pearl in the grave.
Okay. Pearl in the body. Also, in this graveyard, you notice there's a lot of flowers have been bloomed, and of course, when an elf passes, flowers grow in the place their body was. But yeah, it's a very beautiful scene, and he's burying the body, and yeah, everyone just kind of stays around. You guys know that it's probably getting close to time for Nathan to be going to talk to Sebastian. But is there anything else you guys want to do with this scene currently?
Is like just looking at the faces in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Is the barkeep there?
Look at the barkeep. You guys did not make it to where he is. You did not see the barkeep, no.
Okay.
Oh wait, I would know what he looked like anyway.
It's true.
Is Veus there? The weapon maker?
Yeah, he's there.
Is Bray probably wouldn't be, she's human. Okay, I want to pay attention to the faces so that later on, if we speak to them, I want to know whether or not they were there.
Yeah, okay.
I'll approach Veus
Yeah.
and put my hand on his shoulder. And in Elvish, I'll say thank you.
Okay. He doesn't say anything back, but he nods and kind of gives you a. All right.
Just turn to one of y'all since y'all got all the pearls. What do y'all mind if I can get one of those pearls?
Sure.
Thank you. Just want to take back. Thank you. Thank you, Hannah.
That's not really.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. After this is all said and done on the north side of town, I want to take this on the south side of town and see does anybody know anything, or at least where all these assassins are at anyway. Apparently, if you pay in pearls, you gotta be rich, and all the rich people live on the south side of town.
Okay.
Brother,
Yeah.
it is almost time for Nathan to meet Sebastian. I want to be close, nearby, but at the same time, I wouldn't feel right if Miss Eve was left unprotected during this time.
So what do you suggest?
One of us go, at least. Tail, at least. I know he doesn't want us there. But one of us should go and be near in case something happens and Nathan needs us. Someone needs to be near this evening.
All right, you guys heading back to the manor? Are you sticking around?
Trying to decide who's gonna go back and watch Miss Eve, I guess.
All right, well, I mean, you both need to go back anyway because they're both there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, we'll start going there.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll get you guys still have the grave? Anything else? There's a couple hundred people that attended, a couple hundred elves, a couple humans, not many, but
Yeah. I feel like maybe I should.
Any dwarves?
you don't see any dwarves.
It's a pretty good gathering here. Is there anything that you guys think that we should say, talking over ring speak?
I'll just wave my hand and thank everybody for coming
Okay.
and paying their respects.
All right, and kind of the blend of many conversations starting, and people start to go about their ways, and yeah, everyone starts to leave. Some of the servants stay, but then some of them group up and start heading back towards the manor as well. All right.
This is just 2 a.m.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Do you think we should check out Rayla at that bar
Absolutely.
today?
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Okay, so you guys want to go to the bar? Sweet. Yeah, you can do that. It's pretty close. It's closer to the water.
Before we go, I'm gonna speak to Jaimo. I would like for you to watch over Miss Eve. Make sure she's safe.
That's fine. I can go back to the manor.
Thank you.
Okay.
No problem.
So you three are going back. You two are going to the bar. Where are you going?
I can't really go to the bar, can I? I don't know if that's let us in. I guess I'll go with Jaimo.
Okay. So you four are going back to the manor, and you two are going to the bar. Let's do the manor first. So you guys head back. It's like a 10-minute walk. You get back. Nathan and Owen are at the front door, waiting for you guys to come back. They seem to be waiting. You walk up. There you are, Nathan says. All right. Well, we're ready to go. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. And he starts walking towards the temple.
Alright, real quick, I turned to Asteron. Brother, maybe it's better if you don't show your face in front of Sebastian, just in case.
For this once, I'll listen, brother.
I'll owe you a favor on this one.
Nathan stops and turns around. Do you guys have your letter? I'm sure Wolvar gave you guys something.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have it.
I have it.
All right. He holds his hand. Maya
Yeah, sure. There you go, sir.
takes it, puts it into his pocket, and turns back around and starts heading out. You guys following?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
following.
Jamar, are you going with him, or are you staying
Me, I'm staying.
at the manor? Okay, you can go in, and Miss Eve is sitting in the room all you guys were, and she's flipping through a book, and she notices you come in. She doesn't really know you, so she's like, "Hey."
Hello. I'm just here at the manor, everybody's going to separate ways, taking care of business.
Oh,
Everything else to do.
I'm there too.
you're there too?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Belle.
Hey,
How are you?
feeling better today?
Oh, you know, getting stabbed, that's a first for me.
You took it like a champ, though. You did
Yeah, thanks.
She gets that, yeah, she's good. Stabbed every night.
Well, you guys, you want some cookies? Can I get you anything?
You just sit and calm down, chill out. You don't need to get anything for us. We're fine.
She comes and sits beside you, and she looks very, very happy, and she holds her hand out to you, and you notice a quite large diamond ring on it.
Oh,
Nathan asked me to marry him.
that is wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad that I can finally officially call you family.
And I'll be a Hayes. I've been around for so long, and now I get to be one. And she just makes small talk with you guys, and she's being nice. You guys are heading. You guys are following Nathan to know him. They're going to the temple. They go to the side door that you guys went through before. That goes into kind of an open room with a staircase that goes up. And Nathan gestures towards you. He's like, "All right, you guys wait here. If I'll scream bloody murder if I need you."
Would you allow my brother to walk in with you, sir?
No. This is a very sensitive subject.
With all due respect, sir, you're about to accuse the man of trying to kill you and your family.
Yeah. And depending on how things go, I would rather not put you guys in any more danger than you're already in or have been. Quite frankly, you've done enough. I mean, I hope that all due respects. Wait here.
Yes,
And-
sir.
He turns, starts walking up the stairs. Owen follows him. You hear a knock at the top of the door, and the creak of the door opening, and then footsteps, and the door closes.
And, so we're at the bottom of the steps.
Mhm. You guys were in the room that he just went to, and there is another door in there. I mean, it's not Sebastian. He could be up there. He could not be. I don't know. They walked in there. They went to that room.
So we could go to the top of the steps and maybe try to listen.
Oh yeah, you definitely can, for sure.
Are there any other entrances or doors or what am I looking at?
In this in this room, it's a very simple room, and there's tapestries with the sign of Helm on it. There's I wouldn't call it an altar, kind of like a desk with some candles on it, a couple flowers. Pretty simple, not a very large room.
Yeah.
Just it seems to be more like a waiting room, but it's kind of it's odd. Like there's no one guarding the door, nothing. It's just you go into a room and it's empty.
Brother, maybe you should try to listen in, and I'll just kind of keep a lookout.
Most definitely, sir. Brother, I agree. So I'm going to walk up to the steps since the door is closed, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and walk up to the door and just put my ear up against the door and start
Okay.
to listen.
What is it? Perception or investigate? Perception check. See if you hear anything.
That'd be better than mine. Brother! Altogether, it'd be a 3 on perception.
3. You kind of stick your ear up to the door and you hear something. It's kind of like a knock. It's like, and then suddenly you realize your heartbeat, and that's all you hear. You sit there. You sit there and try to listen for a while. You don't hear anything, but eventually you hear what sounds like another door shutting inside.
Brother,
Yes.
somebody or something happened. He has walked into another room.
What? What do you mean?
I don't know if they're in the room anymore, but I heard another door close.
Was there another door in there? Would we remember?
Yeah, I don't even remember it.
History check.
Yeah, dude. Can we?
You guys were in there just yesterday.
Yeah.
There's another door.
It's been a long day. Yesterday was a long day.
It's like the room you guys went into is kind of like it looked kind of like a small version, like a kind of like a worship area maybe. It had like an altar, but yeah, there was just you walk into it and then across there's another door. As you guys are talking, I guess amongst yourselves, the door opens up and there is a man in robes. And he has glasses on. And he says, "Can I help you?"
We actually came to see if we could help you.
Me?
Yes.
And he opens the door a little more. What do I need help with?
Oh, you tell us. That's why we're here.
Are you here with Nathan?
Yes, sir, we are.
But he said if anyone looked like they might need some help out around.
Well, I don't need any help.
Oh,
We got it under control. Thank you.
So while we're talking, can
Yeah.
I see behind him?
Yeah, you can look behind
Is there
him.
anybody else behind him? Is anyone else in the room?
There's someone else in the room. There's another cleric, or it seems to be a man in robes in there.
But I don't see.
No, you don't see Nathan or Owen or Sebastian or anyone now.
Are you sure that we could?
I'm sure this is a private area. No, he tries to
Look. I mean, the corners here are very dirty.
Sir, you can't.
I mean, I can't really reach it, but if my brother could lift me, we could clean this whole place.
He's trying to push you back.
As he's doing it, I'll start to budge in. Yes, we would just like to come and look and make sure we can have a nice look around if you don't mind.
Nah, well, you do mind. Please don't.
I want to try to look at the door that I heard close and see is there like a lock on it, anything? Or?
I mean, there's a handle. There is a lock. There's a keyhole.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to budge over here.
He's trying to push you and shut the door. You got.
And I do push the
All right, so make a strength check.
19.
All right, well, you just fling the door open and this guy falls back.
Oh my God!
Ah!
I'm so sorry. Oh,
What are you doing?
I am so sorry. Hold on.
My brother is very clumsy. We're so sorry. We're just gonna walk on in.
Are you in need of healing? My brother's an excellent healer.
I would like hands on you.
Wait, you can't be in here.
Shit.
The other cleric turns and starts going for the other door.
Oh wait.
He's opening the door.
I'll go with you.
He's gone through the door. He's trying to close it. You can grab the door and try to keep him from closing it.
As all this is going on, I'm just going to walk in and act like I'm just falling and trying to like knock him off the door.
Oh no, brother, you're so close.
Oh no, I'm seeing how falling. So let me make a strength or
what kind of check would that even be? Like, I'm falling on you.
knocking him out the way.
This is gonna be like a acrobatics check or something.
Performance. Yeah.
Well, you're trying to fall and knock him away.
Knock him out, like knock him out the way, like trying to close the door.
All right,
And we can look accidental.
You're gonna have to like aim that.
It's a performance. He's acting.
Well, I mean, performers would be like, hey. I mean, if he's trying to get them to believe that he's falling, then yeah, performance. But you're trying to knock him away from the door. So
He's trying to close it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep him from closing it.
So you're trying to wait. He's on the other side though. Are you trying to fall in between the door as he's closing it?
He's on the other side. I'm falling like,
Die.
yeah, I'm trying to like.
You're trying to dive into the door.
All
All right, acrobatics. That's acrobatics.
No, this is better. This is better.
Acrobatics, you got it.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Do
Oh,
it.
please. This was just going to be a performance. I get like a -1 in
No,
acrobatics.
well, you roll a 20. I feel
Do
like.
it. Do it.
You're doing acrobatics. You're trying to grab the door and pull it open. So more strength checks, I guess. Roll it up.
All right, roll them up.
Roll them up.
Woo! 16.
60. Okay.
Good one, bro. Just strength.
Yeah, just strength.
17.
7. Okay. Well, he's trying to pull the door, and Dan grabs the door and holds it, and Terrence falls into the crack.
Oh, no,
And this guy falls back because you hit him, and he falls to the ground. Oh my
I'm
god!
sorry. I started trying to pick him up. My brother is so clumsy.
And
Yeah, I'm
the
so
first
sorry.
the first
I'm
guy's
so
like,
sorry.
"What is going on here?"
So as I go to pick him up, what do we see?
Okay.
Yo, like, now.
What you see on the other side is when you go into the temple on the bottom floor, there is another floor that you can see from the bottom, and like kind of a balcony-ish thing where like the stained glass still goes up behind that. So bottom floor where the statue, the helm, all that stuff is. This balcony that goes across where you guys are, and then it kind of goes up to a point above that, and there's like still the stained glass behind there and all that. The big huge stained glass window. So you see. It's pretty simple up there. It's just kind of like an empty floor almost. The railing, so you can't fall off the front side. There are more clerics that turn and look to see what's going on. There's a few paladins there also. There's 3 more clerics that are up. 2 paladins on the other side by the door across the way, and everyone is looking as Terrence is laying on the ground, and Dane's pulling the door over trying to help this guy, and the paladins are coming towards you.
Oh, I am terribly sorry, man.
What do you do? You
I can't do it.
I fell through the
Dusting his robes off.
Ah!
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. I fell through the door as he was trying to close it. I am very clumsy. This armor is very heavy.
The other one, which is a much older cleric, is like, oh, my back! Oh!
It could have been worse, sir. It could have been your neck. Every neck.
Oh, yes, thank heaven it was not your neck. I am so thankful. Yo, good digging, brother. That's great.
All right. At this point, make performance checks.
We go back to jail.
We're good. I'm trying to find out what it is.
Do not pass go.
Oh, 17 plus 3, 20.
All right, 20.
Oh my goodness.
Performance. 7.
All right. The cleric that you're smacking and Jake like pushes you back. Stop it!
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You're doing this on purpose.
What?
You're doing this on purpose.
I'm not doing this on purpose. We are very
What do you
clumsy, and we're just trying to walk through the door. And I fell through the door.
Why? What are you trying to do?
Gravity and balance. And his order is.
One of the paladins is walking across. What's the meaning of this?
Who did?
One of the paladins is walking. He's about halfway across the top now. They have not drawn weapons, but they are walking over there.
We got lost on our way around, and we're trying to find our way out. So we're just gonna go this way, and we're sorry for all the commotion that me and my brother are causing.
Give me praise, sir.
I'm gonna try to intimidate this paladin.
Oh my god.
God.
All right. Terrence, you would know as being a previous paladin that the paladins that are stationed inside the temple itself, they're no slouches. These guys are charged with the protection of the leader, the Pope.
Sebastian.
So what you're saying is I still can't intimidate him?
You can try to do whatever you want to do, okay, Terrence?
Look, let's just get out. That door is right there. We can just
If you would like to worship, there's plenty of space down.
right here.
Right here, down there.
And he's pointing down, and he motions towards his hand like, down there.
Wait. Is that because we're dwarves?
Are you making fun of us?
Your Holiness, listen.
That's a good joke. We're short. We get it.
Are you still trying to intimidate
We
him?
just want to pray. You know, it's,
Well, allow me to show you to the front of the temple, to where you're more than welcome to bask in the light of Helm.
Yes, we are, sir.
oh hell, my.
And are you still on the ground talking to him?
I am like this the whole time. Like, I'm just like,
He places a hand on your shoulder, and he has a big, perfect teeth smile. He's like, right this way, and he is trying to turn you around, and the other paladin is, let me help you up, sir, and is trying to pick you up off the ground.
thank you.
So as we're walking,
Are you going along with them?
We're going to
I'm not
love
resisting.
Okay, well, they're showing you back the way you came. And the two clerics that you guys have went through just they're just staring at you guys like,
Listen, I'll be really frank, and I'll probably have to pray about this later, but the real reason I came was I was curious if you guys had any openings in Paladin ranks, and I thought I might as well come talk to the best.
join the paladins. Well,
I am the best. Brother, you got fired already.
on my day. Oh.
they hear you say this, and they look over to Asheron like, get out, out, and they start pushing you at this point.
Listen, all right, we're going willingly, but could you do me a solid? Nathan, you know Nathan Hayes.
Nathan Hayes.
Big
Yes,
man here.
yeah. Are you fans?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
But also, listen. I just came. I was walking by, the elves in the north part of town. I heard someone say they were very angry at Nathan, and I just wanted to make sure he was safe.
Can we
You
just
guys
check
will keep
on
an
him?
eye on him.
Can we check on him to make sure he's safe?
He's with Owen. I'm sure he's plenty safe. Thank you very much for your concern, though. It's touching to see dwarves such as yourselves care so much for the humans.
It's big
Hi.
hearts, really. It's
Very.
He just kind of keeps looking at you like,
We would really like to see Nathan, though. Can we just see him, please?
you can wait for Nathan.
what would be the best place to wait for him? Like
Over there in the other room, can we wait over for him
I
in
was
the other room?
thinking, like
Wait, aren't you?
no, God damn it!
He grabs your hand and looks at your ring. What are you dwarves playing at? You're part of the Nathan house. You can talk to him whenever you want to.
Oh, thank you so
No.
much.
Can we talk to him now?
I'm sure you know that Nathan is here on business, and we're just not going to let everyone into the other parts
That
of the
is why I
temple.
feel like he's very safe, and I appreciate
He is
Can I just say,
very
brother,
safe.
I'm just gonna use my ring power here, brother. I'm a paladin. Well, I used to be a paladin. Either way, we're in the church. I cannot lie. Tell this man a lie until we have a message to deliver to Nathan.
I think we just lied to him 7 times in a row. I don't think he'll believe us now.
Let's just go for one more, brother, and you say this one. Just one more. Just say we have a message to deliver.
They have pushed you down the stairs at this point. You guys are back in the original room, like the starting. You're back at the start.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Well, listen, we just had a message that was very urgent from the manor, and we wanted to deliver it to Nathan himself.
Make a deception check.
Oh, hell with this one. I ain't got no choice. God. 9.
Oh,
I got a 6.
well,
Jesus.
he looks to you as you say that you have a message. Oh, what's so important?
Oh, it's he wouldn't have
cooks is very sick, and I think she just cut her hand off. Cooking breakfast this morning. It was awful. It was in the eggs of all things. Would you believe it?
She cut her hand off? Well, we'll send one of the clerics right away. And he motions, he motions back up the stairs.
But
And
I think Nathan should know.
We need to tell
well,
Nathan
we
right
will
now.
let him know. Do not worry. We will get this message to him immediately. And the cleric comes down the stairs and like I heard everything. And
Oh, great.
I'll head over there right away. And he rushes past and
Well,
goes up.
we should go with it. Thank you so much. Please deliver the message.
Oh, of course, no problem.
We have to stop the dude.
Thank you so much, priest.
Oh, man.
Just make sure you get that message to. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to repent so much for this. Make sure you get that message to him.
Oh, no problem.
And we're
We'll tell him
sorry
right
about
away.
Everything that happened. All right.
Okay. And you guys shut the door, and we will cut to you guys.
Okay.
That was amazing. That was so hard. Yeah, for real.
Hey, y'all guys just said, nah, bro.
Yeah, that's what happened. Only Jesus was against us. Yeah, for real. We was in the church.
I mean, I thought that y'all were just gonna walk in and see the Pope.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, that was good. All right. So anyway, you guys are going to the Barracuda, correct? To see, what was his name? Where's he at? Rylef. Or Rylef. Rylef. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Let me find him real quick. Rylef. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, right.
All right. So you guys are heading to the Barracuda.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you get there, no problem. There's as you get to the Barracuda, for like before it has wooden stairs, a wooden place, 2 windows in the front, some chairs in the front with a couple of elves sitting, sign hanging and swinging, and the swinging Western style door. Yeah, go in.
We walk in, push the
All right,
door.
walk in and push the door. Rylef is behind the counter, as backs to you. There are 3 other elves off to a corner of the table to themselves. They seem to be drinking. And Rylef turns around. Oh! Hey, welcome back!
Thank you.
How you doing? I don't think we met yet. I'm Rylef.
Hey,
Oh, nice to meet you. What can I do for you, boys?
well, and we walk up to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the crows knock 3 times before death's door.
Yeah. Okay, as you say this, he's got this smirk, and it just kind of goes straight face, and you hear your chairs from the front and the 3 in the back scoot across the floor, and what I say was outside, 2 elves outside are looking in through the window, and the 3 in the back are standing and looking. Rylef. Where'd you hear that at?
Alderaan.
Alderaan. I hadn't seen him in...
At least 3 years.
Yeah. Where did you boys see him at?
We got into some trouble yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He was in prison. Ended up in prison. Unfortunately, he has passed.
But you guys talked to him.
We did. He spoke to us. But he was not living. His ghost spoke to us. I don't understand it myself, but he told us to come here. We were hoping you had answers.
He reaches down behind the bar and comes up with a little chest It looks like it has a keyhole in the front, copper bandings around it. He sets it on the table in front of you. Think you can open that?
Sure.
All right, he scoots it across. As you guys notice that there are a couple more elves in here. And you didn't hear them come in. There's 3 more. And they are pretty close behind you. He slides it to you.
Would these elves be at that funeral that we just went through?
A
Ooh.
lot of people there.
There were a lot of people there. Just for the sake of it, you don't recognize any of them.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna look over the box, see if there's anything maybe trapped about it.
You can roll some investigation.
Sure.
So Rylan, how long you been here?
Let's just do this first. We'll talk later.
24.
24. You kind of get the feeling that this is probably some kind of test, and there may be a little more to this box than what you can just see from looking at it.
Turn it on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Look underneath.
It's just looks like plain wood. A little lighter color than the rest of it.
Okay. Tap. Sound different.
Sounds hollow.
Okay, I'm gonna try to open it.
All right. Give me that check. What is it? Sleight of hand?
Thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools. Yeah.
19.
19. Okay. Fiddle with it for a little bit. You really don't have any trouble. You hear the lock release on the inside.
Slowly open it.
Okay. We're going to have to make a check here. Where is it? What was the one just to dodge?
Dexterity save.
Yeah, just make a dexterity save.
Both of those.
No, well, yeah, actually, yeah, both of you.
14.
14?
7.
7. All right. As you open this, kind of a green gas kind of spurts out the edges. And you kind of choke a little bit, but you don't get it. But you kind of catch it in the face, and you feel not so good. You fall back on the ground, and you have the sensation that you are poisoned.
I start choking.
Yeah. Rylef is leaning on the counter looking at you. And he seems to be waiting.
I slide another thieves' tool inside. I'm not opening it all the way. I'm just gonna slide it inside, see if I hit against anything, try to find maybe any kind of mechanism.
You slide in, and you don't slide in very far. It kind of seems to hit something else, like pretty soon as you stick something in.
Does it feel solid against the chest?
It does. It feels solid when you put it in. You can run it across, and it feels like it's solid all the way across. Matt takes 6 damage. And you can make a Constitution save at this point.
Constitution 19.
19. Okay, you feel a piercing in your lungs, but you feel like you kind of got it out. Maybe you're just like breathing heavily, trying to get it all out.
Okay.
And
Tilt the box up and look inside.
all right, from the light is just right. It looks to be. You can look and you kind of see another, kind of like another brass raise on the inside, and it looks almost to be another box.
Open the box.
Okay, there is another box inside.
Appear to be locked.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Does this box lift out of the other box?
No.
These tools. Try to open it.
Yep, go for it.
So close.
12.
Okay, you roll 12. This time it doesn't release so easy. It takes a little more time. And at this point, there seem to be a couple more elves in the room now. If you look around, we got about 9 in the room, and there's a couple more in the windows looking in. You get it open, you feel it release.
These tools try to kind of pry it open. It's very slowly.
Okay, slowly open it. Nothing's happening yet.
A little bit more.
Nothing yet.
All the way.
All right, let's make that deck save again.
Decks are fine.
Huh?
Decks are fine.
Dex this time. Sorry, I failed to make you roll a Constitution last time.
5.
Heath, what'd you get? 11? Okay. All right. Well, as you open it, kind of this little, it looks almost like a little turret, almost, for lack of a better word. Kind of like a little crossbow. Kind of pokes up and shoots some arrows out. But it doesn't hit either one of you. It's a terrible shot.
Hit any of the elves standing behind us?
Oh, actually, no, it didn't hit shit. It just kind of shoots off into the roof, and then it just kind of looks up, and he just still kind of sits there.
Does the crossbow seem to be fixed in there, or is it just sitting there?
It's like a little lever where it just kind of popped up,
Okay.
and he's just kind of looking like,
Okay, I tilt the crossbow to the side and kind of look underneath.
Looking underneath.
Yeah.
All right, investigate. 19. There seems to be a hidden panel under this on the bottom, very bottom. You think you can probably get a knife in the corner and raise it up?
I take some of my thieves' tools and try to pry open
Okay.
the panel.
All right. And you pry it open, and let me look at my notes real quick. Apologies, I should have looked at this already. Okay, yeah. Underneath, there is a, are you just cracking it open?
Slowly.
Slowly?
Yeah.
Okay. Do it slowly. Nothing really happens, and you get it open, and it looks to be like a little wooden figurine at the very bottom. It looks like a bird.
Bird. I reach in.
Okay.
pull
Grab it.
out. Like anything significant about it? Any initials or a name?
It looks to be a crow.
A crow.
Yep. And Ryla sits there and he's like, well, good job. Sorry, you gotta, it's the test, the code.
What kind of test is this?
He kind of sits there. He's like, are you? He just kind of keeps looking at you. What the hell? I mean, boys, welcome to the Thieves Guild. And there are cheers behind you, like the other elves kind of clap. Like, it's kind of, it's a simple little test, but just gotta kind of check and kind of weeds out the ones that aren't quite skilled in the art of thievery, I guess. Yeah, I'm not much for this kind of thing, but yeah, let's talk. And he motions around the back of the bar. There's a door, and he opens the door and walks in.
I hold on to the crow.
Okay,
Pocket it.
gotcha.
I'll follow him.
All right, good deal. You guys did that. You guys are still sitting with Miss Eve. You guys are chasing down the. Let's go back to what you guys are doing.
To who? To me and Dane?
I'm trying to stop the clerics. Oh my god, you got clerics since the house.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are chasing the cleric down, right?
You could have given us some.
So anyway,
I'm trying to stop it before it gets bad.
So we cut back to you guys. The cleric just left the temple and is heading towards the Hayes Manor. He's trying to hurry up because someone's hurt.
We sprinting.
Yep.
Someone mistake. Oh god. Or we could just tell the ones back at the manor where the ring is and just tell Bell Toms.
Or should know who's there?
I think she's still there. In her and I. Bell.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, we got a problem.
What? What'd you do?
It wasn't really us. Well, it's, there's a man coming to the manor to save
It's a cleric, and he's coming to save one of the cooks since she's sick.
What happened?
She lost her hand.
We told him they cut her hand off. She cut her hand off on accident cooking.
So what do you want me to do? Cut one of the cook's hands off?
No.
Or stop the cleric and tell him everything's all right.
You fixed it.
Yeah,
Magic.
yeah, magic.
Okay. Well, we have a cleric here. We have Hilo, so Himo. So,
Yeah, ask Hymo. Yeah, I mean, well,
Wonderful.
yeah, just show him Hymo at the door.
Alright.
Tell the cleric that everything's fine, and he can go back to the temple.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up. Appreciate it.
Word up.
Sorry, he's probably coming really quickly.
This guy is fast.
We'll talk about it later.
Stay out of trouble.
All right. So you guys relay this message. I mean, the Hayes Manor is pretty close to the nipple.
Yeah.
He is knock at the door. One of the servants answer the door, or they are going to the door to answer it. Excuse me.
Alright, I push past and open the door.
And the servant. They turn and walk away. Okay. And the cleric is there. It's the one with the glasses. I came as soon as I could. I heard that someone's really hurt.
Oh, thank you so much for getting here. That we actually was able to step out and another cleric came past just in time. Everything is fine. It's all sorted. But praise be to Helm. The situation just...
All right.
we got it all
Performance check that
fixed.
stuff. All right, deception. It's performance. It's fine.
Alright, I rolled a 7, but plus 7, 14. And also I'm an actor, so...
You get proficiency?
I get advantage on my performance.
All right.
So, and then 11, which is what, 18. So 18.
Oh, well, that's good news. I like to just check, make sure everything's okay. Is it? May I?
Honestly, she's had a really rough time. It was really bad, and it's all sorted now. I would just like to just let her have some rest. Things are really hectic in the kitchen.
Were they
right
were they able to save the hand?
We were actually perfect reattachment. It was fantastic.
Whew. Well, I'm glad that someone got here just in time.
I know.
Oh, praise Helm. Works
Praise
in mysterious ways. All right.
Have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And he turns around and leaves.
I need to get Layla.
All right. Oh, man.
You saved y'all real hard.
Okay. Oh, well, y'all did that. Let's go back to Rylef. He goes back into a room, and if you guys follow, I'm sure. And he goes out and sits behind a desk. It's a pretty crappy desk, but he goes out and sits behind it. Well, did you even know what this was?
By the way Alderon acted, it seemed a hint at
Yeah.
this.
Well, I don't mean to sound threatening at all, but this is a pretty big deal. And now you guys know. Just keep it between elves. Of course, there's rules, you guys don't have to participate, but we expect you to support your fellow thieves. You may not be a thief. Like, just from the way that this is kind of explained to me, you may have not even know what you're getting into, but you followed through with it, and it's commendable. It's almost like you were led here, kind of. I like to think. If you're looking for jobs, You come to me. If you have a problem, come to me. And if you cause any trouble, I'll come to you. All right?
Where's that else?
Keep that crow. It's kind of our thing, you know.
Understood. Riley,
Mm-hmm.
what I'm really interested in is information. Ancient information. Maybe something before the war. Do
Well,
you have access to any journals or anything like that?
Or do you know where we could find them?
well, it's kind of hard to come by any kind of anything
Understood.
from before. I mean, there's some old elves that tell stories. Let me think about it for a second. Then he kind
What
of.
I'm getting at
This is Jim.
is I don't believe what we're told is what happened.
Oh yeah. Well, me and you both. And I feel like we all kind of have our suspicions about what went down, but you know, it's the victors get to write the history, right? It's kind of the perk. I just don't. You boys just kind of walked in here just now. I don't know if we're kind of on that level of information just quite yet. But there's an old elf. He lives in the north side. He's kind of crazy. His name is Alathar. Alathar. He may have some stories for you if you want to listen. If you're looking for anything concrete, then if there's anything left, there'll probably be locked away in the temple somewhere of Helm. They like to keep a lot of old scriptures and stuff like that there. But as far as having anything at the ready, no. Have anything solid to really give you guys in a good direction, probably Alathar's a good starting point.
We appreciate it.
Yeah,
And we'll do anything to support our fellow elves.
I'm glad to hear that. Well, get you boys anything to drink?
Ronald, where our hearts lie is not in these shit ends of towns. We're not made to bow the knee to people that think that they're our superiors. We should be creatures that question knowledge and being free. We shouldn't have to live like this.
Well, you keep that fire burning in your heart. We'll see what happens.
Do you have any fire, sir?
I got a lot of fire.
It's good to hear.
All right, enough talking about that. Enough of that. Let's have some drinks.
Get a drink.
He stands up and goes back to the bar and starts serving out ales to the now 20 elves that have showed up.
Jesus.
And you guys have a good time.
I assume we get to know some of these elves.
Yeah, you guys can get to know some people if you want to.
Yeah.
Kind of get some. I don't have it prepared right now, but we can like find some contacts and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and fences and of the nature.
Just general ideas and stuff.
Yep. What are you guys doing? Oh, sorry. Do you have any more?
Did he tell us where Alathar lived, like exactly?
He did not. But
Like any of the other
if you,
guys?
yeah, you can ask around. You can figure out where he is.
Okay.
You guys, what's going on?
Waiting, still waiting.
Yeah, outside we're back where we're supposed to be posted at.
All right. Well,
Station.
like
Pretending as if we didn't.
there's been about 30 minutes that's passed, and Nathan and Owen, they come walking back. And Nathan seems... He doesn't look mad or upset. He looks pretty happy. And he walks back down the stairs where you guys are. He's like, all right, what have you guys been up to?
I'm just waiting right here.
Yeah, I heard.
Heard what, sir?
Oh man, I think I owe you a beer.
Well, I mean, I know you guys are curious, but I mean, I think everything's okay for now.
But we were almost assassinated, and everything's just okay.
Can I?
For now.
What do you need?
Do we? Is there any? Can we notice anything strange about anything on their persons as they come out? There's no like blood or nothing on their clothes.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they murdered anybody.
Yeah.
It looks like they.
Oh, everything's fine. We just murdered Sebastian.
Yeah, they still have everything that they came in with. There's nothing extra. Owen, still straight faced. Yes.
What was the reason for our assassinated attempt? Like, why us? Why did he want us dead, sir? Did he give a reason?
You got a lot to learn about politics in this city. But he grabs you both by the shoulders and walks outside with you and motions Owen to not follow him. If you guys ever get the chance, kill that old bastard. And Owen walks in the opposite direction, and Nathan strolls onward to his house. And I think we can stop there for tonight.
Right.
All right.
Yay!
Yeah. I got a lot to think about now. Anyway, all right. Yeah, so we made
job, guys.
3 hours and 40 minutes about. So thank you guys very much for watching. This has been Charisma Plus. We're on day 2 in game now.
Morning, day 2.
Thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you guys. We're going to try to do this every week, so we'll see you guys next Saturday. Yeah. Bye, everybody. Yeah.